Hello, everybody, and welcome to the final part of the director's commentary for A Murder Mystery. Part 3 is Revelations. They finally learn everything. Maybe not everything, but as much, look normal, please, as much as they can about what's going on. And it's gonna be fun, and I'm very excited to talk about it.
People die, friendships melt, and Elmo kills everybody.
Elmo kills the Marvel Universe.
Kills the Marvel Universe.
But this episode has a lot. I think this is our favorite out of the three.
Yeah, it's definitely my favorite.
Definitely his favorite, at least. Not just because, spoiler alert, he's in it.
I am in it.
Like an actual character.
I'm an actual person that lives in this universe.
And it's going to be exciting. And I say, let's get right into it.
Let's get right into the moida.
Because it starts with the intro again. Which we're not going to talk through again. But I think there are no interviews for this one. Which is a deliberate choice.
This is purely just from start to finish.
Them. And I just say we start, and then I don't think there's a part of the beginning that we're going to stop at. Except for just letting you know that it rehashes what happened at the end of the previous one. But this time with some music.
Yep. It's a different tone this time.
He might be. Gay boy. Very excited to watch this one. Because it doesn't waste time.
It is a great one.
Wait.
My name is Charles Dwayne. Tonight, I'll be murdered by one of my many, I hesitate to call them friends.
I want the music be
I've
ramping up at
gathered
the beginning.
and collected them all in one spot.
He planned this!
A smorgasbord
He did.
of danger and hate.
What?
They despise me. They want me dead. And every single man in this room is guilty of some crime. As am I.
They use
My
the
conscience
as
serves me
name.
well.
Incorrectly, but they do. I love how Vinny's like, shut up, let me listen.
I hope whoever murders me on this night hears this and realizes that they have already lost. They have already taken the bait. I have already won. The spectacle, the
Now
big
it's time to
brain
lose.
ending to a fulfilling, fascinating, and charming life is already done. Now, the ravenous wolves will hunt the lone sheep, and they will tear you apart. Happy hunting, friends.
That rat
And
bastard.
I love the pause.
So he did plan this! What the fuck?
I can't process that information right now. I'm gonna keep
I like
working on
that
this.
cut there.
So he was murdered, but he planned it.
The difference
How
between
is
the
it-
reactions.
Mhm.
How is he going to know
And
that
then
one of
Vinny
us was going
just-
to
I
murder?
can't
I
think
can't.
about that. We gotta keep going.
I'm
No, that's
correct.
not. Where did
This is the one that's missing.
the
This
newspaper
is the one that's
clippings?
always gonna be.
Not those ones.
Because there's no top border piece. There's no other top border piece.
That flying block puzzle gives me so much
And
trouble.
1 and 2.
That was the one that they just couldn't solve.
In the
Man can be
blooper reel,
generated.
there's
You see
just a
it.
moment where
Yeah.
it's like, just
Fucking give it to me,
man.
He starts out in the accent, and then he
trying to say you're
finishes
innocent?
not in the accent.
And
Just
course
you
fucking
are.
give it to me, please.
Eugene?
I feel so bad.
I'm just trying to get you to Twizzler and figure out puzzles, my guy. Mind your business.
Mind your business.
my guy.
I can't believe it. I told you from the very start, he may have just planned this all on his own. This is
did say that.
so
He
stupid.
did say
He
that.
planned it all on his own,
Technically
but someone did kill him.
Unless he's trying to pin it on somebody to make it one huge spectacle.
Eh,
Uh-huh. Spectacle?
Are we getting any further with
That's,
that?
that about
that's
a
my
spectacle?
favorite title out of the 30.
Eventually, we'll
great-
get somewhere.
Great spectacle.
I love that. It just encapsulates exactly what Charles wanted to
Maybe he
do.
wants to run on a wild goose chase with the action of roots.
Yeah.
And it's possible, I swear. I swear it's possible. I underestimated how hard it was.
There's even outlines to help you.
Fucking know what I'm doing.
I can tell.
That's Connor being frustrated.
Hold up.
And then
Oh, it's
Nate.
It's just a slide puzzle, I know.
No, I got this.
This space.
He did not got
Not got
Hold up.
this.
He did
In
not.
the slightest. He
Yeah, we
actually made
know,
it
we
hard
know the
one.
configuration.
We know
it's just
how where they're
Yeah, I
supposed
think,
to go. It's getting them
personal
that is the
how-
issue.
I can do
Connor
this.
were
Cool.
close to
Can you
getting it, and then
You have to do it.
he scrambled it up.
Yes. Okay.
Also, just so you guys know,
The music.
in his speech,
I like this one.
the doorway thing here specifically said, I thought they were my friend, or I was wrong about them being my friend, or something along those lines. Only 3 of us in his speech are mentioned as friends. Us 3.
Can I see? Yeah, let me see that guy.
And Rwanda. Also, in Alice's newspaper clipping about Charles's movie,
Very proud of this.
it depicts Charles being poor,
Falsely, yeah.
which he specifically said he wasn't.
And it's written down. We
That was
did
very
this
intentional.
very intentionally.
There are a lot of things that I'm very proud of, and other things that I'm like, get away from them.
Yeah.
Like
A lot of
the lore we think we did really well, and all the notes. It's the puzzles. I think we spent too much time thinking about how to make them difficult.
It was
And I'm
the
blaming Nate
games
for them
themselves. Yeah.
because he said he would breeze through them.
He did not.
He didn't breeze through a single one,
He did
which which was the intention, but I think we willed him to lower.
What?
We did it.
Except for the
The
riddle.
music transition.
I still maintain that
The
the riddles
riddles
were
were very
fine,
good. Yes,
but they overthought about it. And also, I
everyone has their card.
dropped the
he
ball.
was deaf. The music changed by the way. And now he's on the stairs.
Huh?
What does it say?
Small, bold destructions without topless patches.
I love this one.
They didn't get it for a while.
They did not.
No. But I think
Yeah,
it was
no.
a good one.
I came up with this one. All it is simply think of the antonyms
Yeah.
for every word, and you'll get it.
Nothing, I was talking to myself.
This is the only moment between just Harmony and Vinny.
Yeah, really. They don't really have other moments together.
Big, sharp.
That was a cut because
He
turned around.
to me or you.
I think it was me that was
yeah,
on the
and you
staircase.
said opposite.
Opposite.
Big Chop.
Just take the paper off of the pen.
At least he's careful.
Yeah. He's just going in circles.
Yeah, he is.
You can see it. He's just.
Oh gosh.
Almost.
It's easy, guys. Just
There
flip
Do
the
it.
whole thing and put it together.
Well, we know what it fucking is. I can't wait for that
There's
moment.
nothing.
What do you mean by that?
Any of
No,
your
I
cards.
didn't. I got one mafia card and I gave it back.
I put it back in the pocket.
A moment at a time. Maybe.
Go
I need
on.
some help with this one. Small, dull destructions without topless patches. Now, like, I've got this strange intuition that this has something to do with, or the answer is the opposite of this.
God, it just sounds so mental.
Something like that.
Stupid.
I don't fucking know.
It sounds stupid. I
Where's
like
the
the
ball?
puzzle.
It-
It's just.
It
sounds-
Topless
I think I think I know what our problem was with this. The puzzles we made were for a different group of people.
Yeah, definitely were.
Small ones are
We
without.
thought that group of
Because the
people
only
was the
dull
one
destruction
doing
that I
it.
can
We
think
were
of are
wrong.
these
We were
scissors.
completely wrong.
Scissors.
Without topless patches, you mean with like the locks on top of
They found a green scissors, which was
Without what?
not.
No,
Shown.
patches.
Yeah, I don't even remember
when
the
they dropped them.
circumstances in which the green scissors were.
Okay, so big shop construction.
That's probably another mess up or something.
Mhm.
I think I'm holding camera now.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ,
I don't
I'm
know
gonna
why,
take this all the slide puzzles.
You'd be shocked.
Two opens and Yeah.
Oh no, because you
I mean, we know
definitely
what
were
the
over
fuck
here.
it is.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a picture of what? You guys.
Yeah.
It's a picture of
Pretty clearly, yeah.
They're so close.
Lemmings and
They are. Colton is literally right there. Like,
what's his name?
Kennedy.
Kennedy. That's right, like the president.
Like the prison.
Yeah,
I love that you brought
May
that up.
his head rest in pieces. I mean, what?
I don't think that's appropriate.
Huh?
They're just
You get
focusing
it?
on one side. And that's
No.
not gonna work.
that's
Great.
not how a sliding
They
block puzzle
solved
works.
one side and then just focused on the other.
Patches.
You
What's
have
the
to
opposite of
slide
patch?
the other side, or it just doesn't work.
The bug.
And I figured
Without
everyone
with
knew
bottomless
that.
holes. Okay. All right. So that I think that is with bottomless holes. Okay. So big shop construction.
Pocket.
Big shop constructions with bottomless holes.
Next to the patch in pocket.
She said
Hey.
pocket, and I think you just went
With big pockets.
Yeah.
the
I
one time
definitely
you
would-
hear her,
Big.
the one time
Yeah.
you hear her, and it's
Bottomless
pocket.
pockets.
I was like, pocket, yeah.
Bottomless pocket stuff.
Oh, I'm so excited. Stuff's about to happen soon.
Yeah.
Big reveals are gonna happen.
One of my favorite parts.
Well, yes, you did set all of this up.
I feel like I say that a lot, but
You
it's
did.
just good moments.
Yeah, good moments.
Hey, we're making some progress. All right.
No,
Very little.
no, they're
I mean, we
not.
got this.
Very little.
Right?
Thing is,
It's
to
really
make
funny,
actual
it's
more
one of those
progress, we might end up
things
having
that
to
just
damage
watching it
this
being like-
further. This over here. I don't know if we can fix
Yeah.
fix it with just this.
It really was about an hour of them trading
Just
it
on that
on
puzzle.
and off while everyone else tried to do other puzzles and
Yeah.
stuff.
I think I just skipped to them winning.
I just fucking need these two to be swapped.
This
I
is-
needed that to
it's just
stay in,
that.
'cause that's funny.
Yeah, that's where.
This is right
That's
around
directly
the time.
when Connor just turns to me and just goes,
Okay,
I just-
That's where that
we've
cut
known it
was.
was this for.
There he goes, just
Wow, it's a
Fucking
picture of us together.
How revolutionary.
Yeah.
revolutionary.
This seems to be a red.
Oh,
Revolutionary, Jordan?
no, I just
Oh,
turned
man,
because I just got
how did
the note.
Is
Yeah,
that a transcript?
Big reveals are about to happen.
how?
That was in.
this was a
He just tries to
I'm going to
run.
be using L for Lemmings and K for Kennedy.
Listen.
L. Can anyone hear us? K. I don't think so. L.
Lemmings.
Good.
the
K.
music's very.
Lemmings. Are you even a good lawyer?
This is where chaos starts.
I know.
L. What?
This is why the
K.
thing we cut
Can you
was the
cover up
perfect
someone's
cutting time.
tracks?
I just saw you.
L. Why would
Oh,
I
really?
do that?
I didn't even
K.
see.
Can you cover up someone's
there.
tracks?
Oh yeah.
L. Why would I do that?
It's just
hard to
the
tell
ghost.
We
sometimes.
both know that this fame that's
Just
coming
the
to you
ghost
is not only because of Charles. The clients go free almost 100% of the time. Lemmings, I picked the good ones. Okay, you pick guilty and innocent alike, and evidence turns up missing for the guilty ones. Hell, did you come here to accuse me of something, Kieran?
Where's he
Okay,
gonna run to?
I came here to say
I wrote
that
this
Charles
one
Wayne
in,
has enough money to
Put
stay.
it,
He owes
and I
me
think
my
by,
membership, and if I am going to
Carson.
beat that bill,
since
Al,
it's their character.
are you
They did
suggesting
actually read
forgery?
this.
Okay, I'm
believe
suggesting you change the name in
I'm
his
fairly
will.
certain.
You
I
should
think
have access,
Colton at
and if
least
you
did.
don't, you will
I
get it.
think Carson did because I think that's why he
Al,
ran. He
why
got
would I
sexual
do that?
embarrassment.
Okay, because
Is
you
what
know
that
Charles
really
I think
is
that's
not
a
what
good
everyone thinks he
reaction
is.
to that.
He's so self-absorbed and
He's like-
manipulative, and you know that's all he is.
Oh, God.
Hell, this could cost me everything. Okay, when you're done, we'll have half of everything we both will ever need. L. Kennedy. K. You know this is a good deal. L. Mr. Kennedy. K. Lawrence. L. You have a deal.
I love
So,
the music fades out.
care to explain, gentlemen?
It's gonna fade out. There it is.
Way to go, guys.
I'm gonna go ahead and
That-
do fifth on that.
I love that whole moment.
Implicates
Can't really
Kennedy
incriminate myself
and
further than
Lawrence.
that.
Oh, no, I mean, you could.
No,
You could just plainly state your crime.
actually, I could go ahead and deny that.
I mean, you
I
could do
love that moment.
This
Really
is
forced.
where he starts
Clearly,
doing
yeah.
the admittance of guilt, and in our last
The
episode,
inadmittable guilt, actually.
in our last
Exactly.
Yeah.
episode,
just because
we
it's illegally caught doesn't mean
pointedly
it's not
show
true.
It's not admissible in
his
court.
admittance of guilt.
But if you have
Yeah,
word
we're
of
not
mouth for
in.
several
I love
people,
the
you
tilt
can
that
certainly
I
make
get.
yourself out.
Oh, absolutely. That
Very
letter got
thorough,
out
very
to,
demure.
or if that
Oh
transcript
my
got
gosh,
out
let's not be
to
saying
any-
you're dating this again.
Those
I'm
would be really
doing
cool.
Yeah, I
fucking
should
dating the video. Stop dating
Hey.
them. Talk to her.
Today is
You try.
It doesn't matter right now.
Yeah,
I have another thing.
talk to ya.
That
Oh,
man
what
looks
do you
like
got?
some hot too.
Talk to ya.
Charles, I honestly can't believe you. You came into my career
Here's
and
another
write
one.
me off like
I love
this.
this moment.
You steal the money I rightfully earned and deserved as the star of your shitty movies and TV shows you produce. I
like the
fucking
cut
looked
there.
up to you, and all you
That's
are
good.
is a man. I confront you nicely in my own home
I can see
about
you.
my money
Yeah.
and run
Very
your mouth
quickly.
But
that
you
I
can't tell. It
fucking
looks like someone
insulted
else.
you. Are you
There
fucking
you are
kidding
coming
me?
back.
You are a liar. You lied to me.
That's
You
what that
lied
zoom
to
in
Ben
is.
Stiller in America and to you.
You like to Ben Stiller in America. I love that fucking line.
No, he did.
No, he did.
The
And
most
every
hilarious
fucking poor
part.
soul who bought a copy of that
Carson
damn
says
stupid
you
movie.
lied to Ben
Oh,
Stiller.
And
He
asshole,
doesn't know who
I
Ben
met your
Stiller
ex-wife,
is.
Nope,
the one I
not in
played.
that moment
Fuck
he
you
doesn't.
and everything
He
you
didn't
did to
know.
that
I
wonderful
had to
woman.
I
tell
love
him.
me
I'll uncover all
walking.
your deceit, every lie, and all the
miss.
shitty things you've ever done. I'll attend your party, and I will burn you down in front of all your phony fucking friends. Fucking
Okay.
die,
Look
Alex.
at her just.
Alice.
I wrote that letter in the span of like 10 minutes. I wrote that very
Unless
fast.
you're trying to
and
very
implicate
well
yourself
done.
I
murdering him.
But I
put a
did.
lot of
I
anger
was
into
enraged.
that
He stole
one.
my money.
I mean, obviously, any of us would be, but why did you run? That's a genuine letter of pure emotion, but
the
it
element
doesn't
of, like,
necessarily
what's wrong with
incriminate you like running.
I would have just killed him.
I'm in a room full of strangers. I
What's
can't.
wrong with you? Just shoot the man.
Just poison him and leave.
I suppose. Just be aware.
I realize that that letter
Fading out.
does a lot negatively for me. I realize that running also does.
That's why you tried to run again.
Uh-huh.
I had nothing past that.
I love that. I have nothing. That's that.
So that's 3 of us, huh?
I say we probably
Two.
Does that correlate with the people he named friend in his
Yeah.
speech?
Just
talk
one.
about all this.
Just one of them.
He was named as friend.
Yes.
I love the one I cut.
Let's
friend can be.
let's
At
see
least
that.
in
Be
part
honest with you
three.
there. He coerced me.
Part 3 has really
Oh, there it is.
If allegedly, from what that says, he coerced.
No, that's
See that?
no.
No.
Yeah, that's
No.
pretty clear.
Oh yeah, the rising of the music.
They're upstairs.
Wonderful. We should all go upstairs anyway.
I agree.
All right.
All right. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the beginning to that.
So that is a very strong opening
Start.
for this
Yeah.
episode.
I
in
do think part 2
particular.
had the strongest start,
Mhm.
but this one had a very strong one. It almost gets directly into the chaos.
Yes.
Big reveals. Lawrence and Kennedy planning to do something with Charles's will. Alice having that terrible letter, not terrible, but rage-filled letter toward him.
Yep.
Big implications for all of them.
You're starting to understand. Oh yeah,
None-
all of
these
these
people didn't
have
like him.
motives, and yeah, none of them liked Charles Dwayne
Very much.
here.
And
there may have been a time where they were all friends,
Mhm.
and there definitely was, but that time is not now.
Mhm.
Aside from one.
I think that's a very good start. I'm very proud of ourselves for that start. Even though we didn't, do that.
Yeah,
They did that on their own.
it sets up. The
I'm glad
end.
that made that the beginning of part 3.
Yeah, it really I mean, the title of the episode is completely
Revelations.
accurate. Revelations. It is revelation after revelation. It's all these characters
After
finding
tragedy, after revelation.
out. Mhm. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, and I say next part we just start until a certain last room is entered.
Yeah.
Right when they get up the stairs.
Hmm.
Which I think I paused as a good stopping point, but I'll go back a little bit. Fun fact about this moment, it took 2 cuts. We laughed.
Is everybody okay? What? What?
Someone may have banged their head.
Oh, someone got
Oh.
And also, they were in a bad
no.
Grenade.
Right, well,
spot.
I thought these just.
I'll be downstairs where there aren't any murderers.
Yeah.
Did not
No,
do
you should
No,
stay
not at
here
all.
so we can keep an eye on.
Whoever
I
died
was
was
frankly last up the staircase.
It was not in Nate's best
Who knows?
interest
Just stay with the group,
that
please.
those people died.
Especially being right next to him.
Yeah.
Not a murderer.
Right next to him.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I love the music though.
What do we
Very
So
do?
did
nice.
I don't fucking know.
Are there stab wounds or
There's no
gunshots
fucking police
or
coming. I can
poison
tell you that.
again? How did they even get
Well,
poisoned?
thanks. If they were coming, they would have came like 2
Well,
hours
as we've
ago.
shown, the poison doesn't take long. I love that
There's a
shot.
lot of
Let's go
people
back.
out
That's
there.
a great shot.
The shot from I'm sorry for pausing it. The shot from inside the bathroom.
Yeah.
I think that was my idea.
I think that was your idea.
And how did they even get
Well,
poisoned?
thanks.
It's
If they
you,
were
having
coming, they
you
would have
be-
came
I know
like
it's
2
you.
hours ago.
It is me.
You're in the bathroom and then it opens. And it
There's
lights
a
up.
lot of people up here and
That's
2
so
dead
good.
bodies.
I'm so proud of that.
Oh dear.
You see the color come in. That's actually
I actually
Karen Stress, by the way.
Also,
Very
if you, I didn't have the camera on Nate. I spooked him a little bit. He didn't know I was right there.
No, he didn't.
He turned around and he went. "Ooh."
Here.
Okay, so it looked like there are some differences between these two photos. So
I love that picture too. It's a spot the
arm
difference.
hair on this
It's
one
to
and
spot
not
the
this one.
difference.
ring
And,
finger not there.
I got
Orange
official art for that, by the way.
handkerchief.
Yeah, orange.
Do you have
blue
one?
Aaron
pocket.
has one.
Different
And the
fucking
eyes,
colors.
eyes different color.
Somewhere.
Mine's
Um,
at the side of my bed.
That's the only 4 differences I
It's
can
very
spot.
nice. I love it very much.
Yeah, no, he has. Oh, there's a missing button up here as compared to there.
But
It's still unbuttoned, but
that's such good art.
there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's the only 4 differences
But-
I can spot.
I think from here on it's very good until a certain.
Well,
I don't want to hear them. Sorry.
you're fine.
Yeah,
But the reason I can't
puzzle
cut out,
I
I
don't
couldn't
know
cut
how
out
we're
all
gonna
of that
answer
is that they
this one.
talked to each other.
and it was
It was
good
good
conversation.
conversation.
The puzzle
It's
was
still
fun.
them working on a puzzle for 10 minutes.
Die on the way up
Yeah.
the stairs.
Would have been
Not here yet, though.
convenient if she didn't.
There's a lot more. There's a lot of talking after this point. I say that.
Okay, well let's start with
Right.
just start with this one. Since
I act as a wind in a fantasy, but can mirror reality well enough. Viewing it honestly, this is just a painting.
it's just
When
a story.
it's a painting.
Let's love it. Well, what else is she supposed to do?
Yeah, really.
Now this looks like a bunch of medicine. Yes.
Yep. The one little thing right there in the top.
Oh,
What?
I love how he points to it.
Oh.
You cannot see, but it is
Do you
right
think
up
I
on
should
the
tell the
top.
guys?
Well, this is getting significantly more dire. We know there is a murderer between the four of us.
That's great. Love that.
Said the murderer.
I love I showed them
So
about to
eyes,
leave, but I literally can't
handkerchief, button,
because they talked about it.
Mhm.
See, but
arm, hair, ring. Oh, fun.
Yep.
We've found 5
Foreshadowing.
differences, and there are
by the way, them finding the poison, getting it,
So,
foreshadowing.
eyes, handkerchief, arm, hair, no button, ring.
I love that shot. By the way,
Mhm. They also got the spot the differences quite fast.
you can see the camera.
Yeah.
Is that a difference?
You see, I know you can see yourself as
There's
well.
a difference in the pattern on his
Very,
pockets on
it's
either one.
actually hard to
Oh yeah,
see me.
pattern on the pockets. You're right.
It's the focus.
7,
It's
6,
the
6.
it was
The spot the difference is one of my
Um,
favorite puzzles in the whole time.
Oh yeah, spot the
It was done
difference.
so well.
He did it on me, and I believe the artist.
5 out of the 7.
Yeah, and I believe the artist
Like there are any other
had
puzzles
you
in
do
here,
it
are
too,
there?
right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and
Just the one about-
it
Well,
took
I'm the
me
one
a
who
while.
told her specifically. It's one of my friends made it. I told her specifically. So I went, "Ruin it."
Oh, gotcha.
Or just come up with 7 differences and tell me what they are.
I hate that.
I could not find
I
the
do too.
button.
Oh,
I think
it's
that's
a.
the one
Oh
I
my
can
gosh, it's
find.
embarrassing.
They find 6.
Do you have
They're
it?
able to find the 7 conventions. The music started
I have my pencil. Okay.
up. I really like the
So-
placement of all the music. But
All of these
I
letters
really
are shifted by a certain amount, right?
Very well
Probably.
done.
they just found the other cipher puzzle.
Okay.
Which I'm very
difference
proud of
between
that
me and mine.
It was very good.
So mine is 25, 26,
Where are we in already?
1, 2.
Only 20 minutes.
I think it might just be a straight up.
We're already 20 minutes in.
Another one?
Yeah.
We love
Part
those.
3 especially, I think it's the best editing.
Yeah, I agree.
I said that as the editor. I think
Well,
part
I
3 is the
agree.
best editing.
I do agree.
I don't know what other ones they could be.
I'm not seeing another one.
But what could it be?
Eyes, eye color.
I like the dress one.
Mm-hmm. Even though
I feel like it wasn't as impactful as
because she died.
yeah.
I know, but I do like it. I don't know how well it would have gone.
But not a letter cipher.
Right.
Like if they weren't the ones who
Okay,
died, what would
are
have
the
happened?
letters?
I don't
How
know.
many letters are in
I
it?
don't know what would have happened.
5, 3.
Because the whole point is trying to figure out what Harmony's real name is.
None of our names have 5 in it, right? Have 5 letters.
You'll notice their bodies aren't there.
Oh, this might be the answer to Harmony's real name.
Because one of them,
No, I think
just
it's
needed to
different.
move, and the other one needed to go home. Because
Yep.
it was like almost 3 a.m.
Yeah. Taryn went home. Colton, I am his ride this night, so
That's not the
could
problem
not.
with Colton during this part.
yeah, there was
You'll
a
see.
separate problem.
You'll see. Not with Colton, but you'll see.
Um,
You'll see.
Colton was a problem.
Colton is not a problem.
There
He's
aren't
my
a lot
bae.
of words.
Colton
in
is
the
bae.
letter.
Colton is. We're gonna send this
No,
clip to
this
him.
isn't a
Colton
letter
is bae.
Colton is bae.
Hunk of a man.
Hunk of a
is this an
man.
acronym?
Change that K with a G, and I'll agree.
What else can you do with letters?
Real hunk.
A hunk of a man. Anyway, game. This.
The others are fiends. Line, eye color, handkerchief color. There's
Sorry.
a missing button.
What's happening here is that they're going
arm
to go
hair.
find the next piece. Of
There's
Yeah.
pocket pattern is different,
that was right. after
and
I
he has
hit
a
number
ring
7.
on one hand, one thing and not the other.
Didn't see the earring.
You don't have no fucking earrings.
Oh,
in one of them, does he?
interesting.
He has no earrings neither.
That
There
thing-
it is.
I think that was the first one.
No,
I
he
saw.
does have an earring.
Here, can I see?
Oh, he's got a mole. He's got a mole.
No,
on this one, not
mole.
the other one.
Mold. That's
There
what
we
it
go.
is.
All right, that's all 7.
Carson starts saying it as a joke, like,
My
If
dear
I'm not wrong, I
Vinny,
think I have the one with the mole.
our time has run out, my friend. There are many things to say to you, but there is no time. You, the only man here that actually deserving my appreciation and respect, were the best man I ever knew.
considering.
The others are fiends, lions preying on a golden gazelle.
Excuse me, sir.
No matter, they will succeed, and we
That was a fake zoom in, by the way.
I will see
Yeah, it
you,
was.
You know why?
I
Give me
passed
the next
by.
slide.
Oh, you're fully
Let's see.
visible.
Yeah.
Charles.
I'm really happy with this letter because he did write that as well. But I'm very happy with it.
A lot
I
of the
specifically
writing
told
was me.
you about that there needed to be a note in the final one,
Yeah,
and I'm really happy to do that as well.
which that was hobbled
Great.
together quickly.
Oh yeah, that was during the game.
That was
Confirm
During
what I
the
already
murder
know.
mystery being
I
I
done.
was
fucking do it.
downstairs and I wrote it real fast
Unless,
and put it in the room while
you
no one was
try
there.
Correct. I think it was while everyone was in
But who
the
knows,
second to last
right?
room.
Why would I have a
Yeah,
train?
they
if
were
I was
Room
already
currently in,
rich?
actually.
Yeah, the room where
Who
it
knows?
happened.
Maybe you got in his good graces on purpose for a reason.
That's a fair
Oh.
assumption.
Oh.
This is what I was-
Ah.
Yes. Okay.
Wonder
No,
how.
I think we just. This was for the watch.
Okay.
So,
It's a it is a sub.
let's go back.
technical difficulties here.
We're gonna edit this out. I need to
Yeah.
find the switch charger. Should be a switch charger. What's that?
Huh?
I see that. Actually. Oh no, wait, no. Oh, dang it. How will this will actually work? Let's find out, shall we? Oh, heavens. No. No. Yeah, no, that didn't work. Okay. Talk to the camera and pretend that no one's there.
All right, guys. So this is now the Izzy podcast. How y'all doing? Doing good? How's your mother? I miss her. It hasn't been the same since the divorce, honestly. And it's been hard, you know. I want to see our child. I want to see our kid. Please come back. Oh,
Never will.
hi. I'm fine. Crying or anything?
Yeah, totally not.
We
He would
were
never.
just
He
having
doesn't
a-
love me. By the way, I'm literally just gonna cut to this part, and we're not gonna bring it up.
Okay.
Not gonna bring up how anything's different.
Okay. Do watch that clip.
I'm sure I will.
I had a heartfelt
Okay.
moment with the camera.
Maybe you got in his good graces on purpose for a reason.
Oh.
Whoa! It's
This is what I
Cypher.
was-
Oh. Yes. Okay.
I'm very happy that we came up with
No,
this.
I think
'Cause
we just-
we made one, and I was like,
This
We
was
need to
for
have a
the
second one, right?
watch.
Yeah.
So.
I think it was my idea to.
it's a sub-
Was it
it
my
is a
idea? I think it might have
substitution
been my idea or your idea to use the middle row for the second one.
Is
Yeah,
you.
I think
Okay, but what's it on the other
because
side?
the
So it's,
whole thing was elaborate enough that we wanted to do.
W is.
We wanted to utilize it more
Yeah.
because it took so long to make that.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, we just were like, oh, what if we do the middle row?
Yeah.
And I believe that was
that's
your
fine.
idea.
I thought that we needed to use
O
more of it.
is
I love how
either-
it's just right here, complete darkness.
Oh,
Complete and utter
O
darkness.
is either D.
Listen
or-
music.
Wait.
I'm really happy with the way you used
Check.
the music in this.
The music is very well
So
done.
I'm very happy with it.
Um,
So we're about 27 minutes. Right, there's about an hour
okay,
left.
What's S? S
We're
is
already about an
either
hour left.
Wow.
E or
Mosque.
inside B.
Zert.
Under.
Bupe.
Something. X.
Actually, it's called bip.
Yeah, so K
Yep.
is.
Bip.
Yep.
Bip.
Um,
The W and
K-
Y is
okay,
the
so
W
it's
is silent.
outside
It's just
the-
bip.
It's bip.
It's bop.
Yeah.
Bip
Under,
bop.
so
Bippity boop bop.
where's
beep,
X?
beep,
C. Under. R.
Yeah, I just did a lot of different random sig.
He saved me
symbols,
Yeah.
from
shapes.
dying.
He just completely lost
Yeah,
the
but
accent
why?
for that sentence.
Because he's a good guy?
Trivia. Our next goal.
I don't fucking know.
Restraining order form.
That was supposed to be on Harmony's
More new.
body, but she
Alvin?
didn't, so I just
Carlisle? Carlisle, I guess.
Carlisle.
where'd the S come from?
Who's it against? Is it against Carlisle?
This is to show that big reveal that Harmony's name is not Harmony.
She ain't who
Jordan
she says she is.
Fletcher's.
Jordan Fletcher.
Jordan Fletcher
There it
is
is.
Fletcher.
the person to be restrained.
Gotcha.
The person to be protected is Alvin Carlisle.
These are new names. I don't know these names.
Yeah, me neither.
C-pick, restraining order, information.
And they used the way to find out that
Person
it's
to be-
Harmony in a very cool way.
Person to be
They used
person
the
to be
light
protected is Carlisle.
to just look at it.
Alvin.
And I think it's
Okay.
very impressive because we didn't think about that at
Just
all.
roll.
We were trying to make it so that they couldn't see it, but they
Sounds
could,
good.
and it was great actually.
That was a
Jordan
very
Fletcher.
smart
Jordan
way to
Fletcher.
do that.
CH and then SE.
Under the
She?
hmm Under the sink. Which is funny
okay,
because
what's
you
the
find
other
it
mix?
right next
Under
to the
the-
sink. It's kind of just a
Is
wild
this
goose
stairs?
chase. You go downstairs and you find out, oh, you were right next to it the whole time.
Correct.
E
They
goes to
also
S.
look in the
yeah.
very
There
wrong
might be
spot
stairs.
under the sink.
Under
That's
the
fair.
ST.
It is fair. It's
It is
fair that they
under
thought
the
that.
sink.
It is under the sink.
Under the sink?
They didn't look deep enough under the sink.
They looked
Yes.
under the sink when they should have looked under the sink.
cabinets, under the sink.
Female.
Female.
5'5".
So it could be one of the girls.
Eyes brown. That's a big assumption.
Is it?
The alias is redacted.
2000.
Wait a minute. Actors often use a stage name.
April
An
15th.
alias.
That's fair.
Prepared by Olivia Olson.
Fully looks over at me, but I can't not use it.
Name of
Also-
Mendoza Martin.
Olivia
Yeah, me too.
Olson,
Coming through again.
which is the name
Of an actual voice actress.
an actual voice actress name that did
Marceline.
Marceline.
Which is very funny.
I knew that name sounded familiar. I didn't know why. And then
Where'd that come from?
eventually,
That's unrelated.
Should be.
That's unrelated to what's happening right now.
There's nothing here so far.
Anyway,
I think it's related.
Taking everything.
they're checking under the sink. This is a fair assumption.
It is a fair assumption. I didn't think that maybe they would look under the and not under the sink.
And then I did this again, and they still did the same thing.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
I think
You're annoying.
I said something like, "Wait a minute, they did this last time."
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's under the
Because I
sink.
would have
Kitchen.
been
Here, you stay up here. I will go
But-
downstairs again. Okay. Nope.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
They will check underneath the full thing at some point, but I'm very proud of
Wait,
music
move,
again.
move, move, move.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just very proud of part 3 specifically. Jordan thought of it, unprompted.
Oh, under this. Oh my god.
Under the sink.
2017, 2018. 2021.
Once again, checking here. The body, still very impressed.
Mhm.
That I
Oh,
did
yes.
that.
That doesn't match up. I thought it might.
When was it?
It's 2023,
23.
June 15th. It's the only one in 2023 is August.
Very
Okay, so-
recent. That would be 4 months prior to this.
Harmony.
Look at that.
I don't know what I'm fucking doing.
Yeah.
That was, she just found the scissors.
Yep, you can tell.
I can almost make out that text. That
We
does
didn't
look like
plan
an
on
H.
this.
That
But I
does
didn't tell them
look
to
like
stop.
Oh, I
Why would I?
Like-
okay, that
Yeah,
makes
I can
sense.
see Harlow as the last name. I'm pretty sure.
I feel like we should make this matter more.
Also,
Harmony.
the addresses
So her real name's Jordan Fletcher.
Fake.
were fake.
What was the capital of the- Oh
One of
my
the
gosh,
addresses were like
Oh.
1, 2,
But
3
we just have
Sesame
to-
Street.
Yeah.
Then there
Intro
was, like,
puzzle for this
South
door.
Park.
Trivia.
Oh, the trivia! Oh my
I
god, I forgot about
Trivia
that.
was fucking awful. Not for us, for them.
It's because they just were not getting it. I thought that the trivia would be more.
Nate threw everyone off with
Nate
the
threw
second
everyone
trivia.
off with Roosevelt.
Fun fact about Harmony Hollow. That's an alias.
We think we can't be certain that we're reading that correctly.
She's the only one
This is corroborated by something up here. Unfortunately, she's
doesn't
dead.
have
We should have had
the
this
right
have a
name.
reward too.
Yeah.
Harmony, what is your real name?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Jordan Fletcher.
Okay, yeah, Jordan Fletcher.
Her name is Jordan Fletcher. It's in this restraining order.
Okay. So what does that give us?
I don't
Just
fucking know.
her real name or the fact that she was lying about it?
Just gives her motive, I guess.
I just saw Connor's face. Did you see that too? I did not notice he did that. I gotta go back and see if I can catch it.
That's so
Fine,
good.
Sorry, I gotta go back.
Oh.
This is corroborated by something up here. Unfortunately, she's
one
dead, so this doesn't help too much.
Fletcher.
Her name is Jordan Fletcher. It's in this restraining order.
It's still really funny. We gotta see his face again.
So what does that give us?
We gotta.
I don't
Just
fucking know.
her real name or the fact that she was lying about it?
He looks like Scrooge. Just. I didn't really see it. Oh, that's really funny.
That is awesome.
That's a really funny image.
Oh my gosh.
He makes the face a lot, by the way.
He does make that face
And
a
it's
lot.
funny every time.
Oh.
Just gives her motive, I guess.
I wonder if
Like,
he
that's a
miraculously
motive.
has the
I
answer
don't
now.
know. I don't know what's in the restraining order.
She was, okay, to be clear, the person being protected was a person by the name of Alvin Carlisle. I don't fucking know who that is.
And neither do I.
But her
I wrote
alias,
that and I
It's a
don't
random
know.
man who
Who's,
doesn't exist,
you know,
hopefully.
it's hard to tell.
Yeah,
but
he
it's
doesn't.
Via, reading
I
through
went
the
with just a
Yeah,
random.
holding it
it's
up
hard to tell, but it's Harmony there.
Like
Harlow Harmony.
Kieran Kennedy,
Roosevelt.
Vinnie Valencia,
Roosevelt
Harmony
was-
Holo with an E at the end.
Valencia was your idea.
Wait,
Yes.
is the capital of Maine Augusta?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes,
It was in
is.
the news clippings. I remember that.
That's
Okay.
something they use.
Yep.
We didn't plan on that.
What number? Yeah, okay, you're right. He is World War II.
I knew there would be
World War
ways
II,
that they
so-
could figure that
When
out.
was
Yeah.
40s?
But using
Wait,
the
no.
articles was
Roosevelt
genius
was.
to figure that out.
Winston
Oh wait, yeah, no, he
Churchill.
preceded. Okay, yeah, so he preceded Truman. Truman was gained presidency in the middle of World War II, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nate,
So
Nate threw them off.
Which
This
number
was,
this?
yeah.
Don't remember.
The whole Roosevelt thing.
I'll check the news clippings.
Threw
Maybe it's
everybody
I don't know, fucking something.
maybe.
Film that popularized major color pictures.
Because of Nate.
If anyone who knows, it might be you.
Because of
Because
Nate.
of fireside talks.
It was Franklin Roosevelt that was World War II. Theodore was one. Okay. Yeah. So
No.
this still isn't helping.
Also
What
wrong.
number he is.
He's not
Yes.
World War One either.
But I know the time frame, and technically, I think from him you can count.
It was
back,
Theodore Roosevelt,
4 or
though.
so years to
Yeah.
him in terms-
Right? I believe it was Theodore
But we
Roosevelt,
don't know how
not
many terms
Franklin.
each of the presidents before.
Okay, what number are we on now? 43?
40.
I don't care. Honestly.
Oh, I believe we're
Maybe
48 now.
No.
26?
You're right, guys. We can-
Okay. Yeah, no, we can just do that.
No.
No.
Technically, not was not the right one. Find anything yet? Film that popularized color pictures.
I really thought that this
Oh
would
my
be
God.
simpler.
We checked. The first film with color is not this movie,
But,
but it was specifically. We looked it up.
popularized.
What film popularized color?
and that should be obvious. It has this big defining
My favorite thing
moment.
about this is that Connor figures it out on his own.
Yep.
I don't tell him,
Connor finds
but he looks
out.
up and says, "Wizard of Oz."
I had to give the people upstairs the answer.
We
But-
figured it out.
Connor figures it out without that.
A little birdie just told us it was the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
If you
we
remember
got
back to
better.
that movie, it changes from black and white to color as a novel.
Okay, so we're not even halfway, and they are in the they're in the second to last room.
Yep.
So talking about this, the surprise of Harmony and Kennedy being murdered, wild in this episode.
Especially because, Colton and Taryn are a big part of our friend group.
Mhm.
We love them very much, and
We-
they're very likable.
Yeah,
So
Both of I would consider Kennedy likable. I don't think he didn't have a big presence, but he had a presence.
yeah,
And it's definitely we can definitely feel it in absence.
and then Harmony for sure.
Who was very active.
Very
Solved a lot of the
active.
puzzles.
And just like that,
Mm-hmm.
just like that.
Which doesn't make sense considering Eleanor,
Yes, Nate
which
did
is a
point this out. As
Yep.
well.
and we wanted to be like it's fair.
Yeah,
Um,
the way that it's spun is,
we wanted it to be fair.
yeah, and the way that we have it is canonically, Eleanor did not realize
Yep.
she was killing Harmony. Thought it was someone else,
But
which makes sense.
what a way to like not even 20 minutes in of
Mhm.
part 3. 2 people dead. Wild, insane way to do it, which was on purpose.
Yeah,
It was actually supposed to start there, but there would have been not enough time, and part 2 would have been way too long.
yeah.
But
It'd be 2.5 instead of 2.
I think the way they did the puzzles during this part was very well done, for the most part, except certain ones like trivia.
Yeah. The trivia, I thought it would be easier.
I did.
Like, I put
It was
the...
what president is Teddy Roosevelt,
Mhm.
not World War II.
And I was like, okay, if the Roosevelt one, that's sort of hard, but
I
at the
understand
same
it.
time, you can guess, oh, he was about a century ago. 20
Yeah.
presidents is about a century. 26.
Mhm.
Like, you'd guess it's somewhere around
But
that
the
range.
film that popularized color,
I thought they would get
I
that
thought that was
immediately.
supposed to be the easiest.
It's The Wizard of Oz, in case you didn't hear it.
Yeah.
And that movie literally has the defining moment of
Switching to color.
black
it's not
and white
again, it's
to
not the
color.
first one to have color.
But it's the one that popularized it.
Yes.
It's the one that was like,
I
oh,
get it, because
wow.
it's like they've been doing puzzles all night.
Mm.
They're stressed. They're
Their brain is
tired.
fried.
So I get it, but
They're about to do the last couple puzzles.
yeah,
and
which those take the longest.
one
Besides, yeah,
one takes so long.
we had to
that
film
they
it the
don't
next day. You'll
finish.
tell, because Carson will have glasses on.
Yep. It'll be completely...
But they talk, which is why I can't cut out all of it.
Yeah.
But let's get started with that. Let's keep going until someone comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, things.
Memory check. Group A. Who was the keeper of the key? That would be Chip.
Yes.
Group B. Finish the last half
This
of the
is just a
word
memory check.
scrambler phrase.
Dear God.
They did pretty well on it.
Finish the... No, it's... What? You already solved this.
Domino puzzle.
No, the word scramble puzzle.
Yeah.
The domino
Oh,
puzzle
domino
was
puzzle.
a great
Oh, I can-
idea.
It was a great puzzle. I loved it. It's because only one of them decided to do it. Because
we
he said he
didn't get
could.
Do you
enough,
guys not remember the last words
footage
of
of that
the
one, and
puzzle you did?
Keep your friends closer.
yeah,
Keep your friends close.
but it's a great
Yeah,
puzzle.
well,
Getting
Close?
mixed signals from
Yeah.
the veil.
That's
guy.
just a phrase you have to know.
My intuition
Dear
is
Charles,
like...
That's because you were
which
saying
is-
yes. I was
sincerely
saying
hope
you were
this
saying
finds
no.
some
I was
good
saying
health. My
yes.
campaign
Yeah,
obviously
because I
ran
was like,
less than poorly, and I
technically
find
not
that it did
right.
so soon after you pulled
I was
my
like,
fun name.
yes.
Maybe it was
You are
simple
technically
and
right.
simple as a
But this is
prayer,
from
perhaps
Kieran
it
Kennedy.
simply drifted you apart, friend. No matter the reason,
You can
I
fully
still
read
have
that.
fulfilled
Yeah, that one's
my journey as
really
a
well
successful
readable.
kid. I look forward to October.
Oh, no.
Cordially, So this is
Darker lighting somehow.
Right.
lending credence to that something. Oh, domino puzzle.
Is that envelope empty? Is that there?
I found it first.
I saw it.
Damn. Alright.
And here we are.
Alright, what is it?
This
Come on.
is my slump in which I
you
stay
find it.
for
No.
about
Oh my
15
God.
minutes.
It
And
was
then
a
I'm
little
gone.
hard, you know,
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What's this? Look. What's this?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
He's like, that's
Alright,
not
well,
part of
it's
the
a fire
game.
puzzle.
I think I
Yay.
said something. I was like, hey,
That's not it.
don't don't do that.
This was supposed to be a 100-piece puzzle.
Yep.
That would have taken them maybe 20 minutes.
It is 300 piece puzzle.
Yep.
It's the
Slowest
slowest
you can
puzzle I
find.
could find
20, 30,
with the time
And
frame.
this is
we
the
have.
domino puzzle on the candlestick.
Yep.
I'm very happy with the canvas.
I
Music is
really
playing
love
now.
the canvas
The
stick.
music is playing now.
Chaos.
Chaos!
Please never make that noise ever freaking again.
That was pretty bad.
No target here.
Thank
Okay,
you, Connor, for using
so
your phone for lighting.
I think I ended up
I can
using
his
mine
mouth,
as
by the
well.
way.
Your phone. I'm not pulling it out of your mouth.
Yeah, I don't think we can just take out all the blank pieces.
Then what else
This
are we
puzzle, I
supposed
did like
to do?
it, but
Build
at
the
least there
puzzle
was
and
something
flip
at
the
the,
bitch upside
the back
down?
of it.
Yup.
Yeah.
But it just should have
Oh
been.
my
It should have been
goodness.
smaller. We should have
Well,
actually
fine.
ordered one.
We should have ordered one.
ordered
A
one.
custom
That maybe
one.
even a 50-piece puzzle.
Yeah.
Just not 300.
300
They had to
was
come back
way
the
too
next
much.
night to finish that.
Let me see.
Which, fun fact,
You
I
wouldn't have
am
been able
not
to
there.
notice. You would not have been able to notice if someone wasn't wearing glasses.
Yeah, Carson.
So
Straight
I
up
want to
first
explain the
class.
domino puzzle. What you need to do is you need to make it into a circle, starting on a blank.
No, I meant like
Yeah.
a legitimate.
And you need to make it equal to 100.
Yeah.
We made sure this was possible.
And it is
It is.
possible. And
Nate
it's
does
hard.
get it eventually.
It's impossible.
You can see right here, I skipped to when he did
Much
get it.
harder than it should have been.
It is possible. It's very difficult. It took him like 20 minutes. But I did skip to when he
Oh,
did.
this is where I had the fake addresses.
Yes.
This is where 123 Sesame Street,
This is a restraining order
the
for
South Park.
Eleanor Edwards, which is very interesting that Eleanor someone finds it.
Yeah.
And I told you to make sure they weren't real.
Yeah, they're not real addresses. They're fake addresses. I even used one address for Augusta, Maine, but the zip code doesn't exist.
Perfect. But it's really good that
We all
Eleanor's finally got that.
I have done bad things as well. It's not that.
I did not expect
Civil
him to
harassment
do
order protecting
Right.
him
He
from
was
me.
very
I don't know
upfront.
why.
Which does remove suspicion from him.
Anything that would give me relevant
Except for that
information
last
has been blocked
Yeah.
out.
To protect who? You?
Him, for some godforsaken reason.
I do believe they worked on this puzzle for quite a
Oh.
while. And we're not skipping any of it.
Yeah,
We're
why-
not
No, we're
skipping
not
it.
gonna skip. We're not gonna skip.
I don't know.
They do talk to each other like this. This is good
Actual
character
credence
moments.
to do
Good
so.
character talking.
Good Izzy moment.
When
there.
did he file
Did you
it?
see that?
Uh-huh. What was it?
Some
It was
people
me.
that-
Where?
Just straight up.
No.
Yeah.
to do so.
Yeah. Right there.
I don't know. And anything that
Oh,
would give
well,
me
yep, there's your hand.
credence to do so. Why
It's
is that?
blend in though.
When did he
It's
file
really
it?
hard to
The
notice.
camera is what you notice.
Somebody
Mhm.
that
And even then, that's
Yeah.
hard.
Benny?
It was filed.
You could even probably mistake it for phone. Because they're all using their phones for
The
light.
1st of September, 2023, a month ago. Well, 2 months ago. Then.
It's good that
I like
he
that they're
notes
working
that.
What
the
happened
puzzle
between
as
you
this
two
is
2 months ago, or around that time?
nothing that I
You should
know.
have given this to Nate. Huh? You should have
You
shown this
didn't
to
have
Nate.
some big
Yeah.
blow up fight?
I
You should have talked
No.
about it with
I
Nate.
I've been
completely.
working for him like usual.
Because my thought was, oh,
One moment
Eleanor
at a time, I can just
didn't
tell
know
you.
about the restraining
Yeah.
order.
Yeah?
You should have talked to Nate about
I
what
But I
guess
was on
should
it.
have.
Forgeries
Yeah,
for
I
him.
should have.
You could have made it now when you're not
Yes.
aware of it, but you should have
Yeah.
told him what was on it.
Technically putting me in
That
jail,
was
but
the mistake.
frankly,
in
I don't
this
care.
one.
Which, again, this one,
Right, so
first
how
one,
did this result in a
lost
civil
mistakes.
harassment restraining order?
You
Improved upon
don't
on the
just
next
pull
one.
restraining
Your
orders
And
out
probably
of
be
your
improved.
ass.
Well, it's
Your
because
guess is as good as
Patrick
mine.
will actually be running the next one. Yep.
Patrick will be running the next one.
I won't have any part of that.
hmm
But
Would you
Well, besides being a player, like I
Besides
was
being in it this time.
This one.
but
there are
I'm, I'm still very happy
I'll switch
with
you.
what we did here.
Sure.
How well would you
Camera again.
say you
Camera.
guys are friends?
Camera.
Fully visible. Not can't explain that away.
Relationship was almost strictly
That
professional.
was the beyond.
Here's the thing. You don't notice when you're just watching.
No.
How about you?
We were looking for things to
We're
talk
pretty
about it.
close. He was my producer after all.
We're gonna be switching over soon
And you were stealing money.
to
Yeah.
the next
I know
day.
he was stealing money from
Very
me, but,
soon.
You know.
To
But they're
Why-
currently
why-
talking to each other about what's happening. I love this. That's something good about
Like
puzzles.
every other
You can just
money
talk while you
hungry
do
man
them.
in the
Yeah.
industry.
And it made it really easy to switch
For
over.
money.
To be clear,
Because Vinny isn't here. Well, he will. He's
The
gonna
only
be.
person who doesn't have more to murder him is me.
At the moment, it
That's
would
true.
be so.
Yeah.
I love that angle.
It's a good angle.
But it's
This
not
is
like
also
he was
when
turning
your
in or
camera's just
something.
fully dead.
No, but he had.
Exactly.
He was stealing
'Cause I
my
think
money, but
this
it's
is
not
right
like I
before
actually
I-
wanted him
I'm
dead.
gone.
Right. You two had a falling out. There was a restraining order filed against you for making forgeries
yeah.
or something
Did you
along
see
the
that?
lines.
That
of-
was a zoom.
That's what he asked me to do.
for Kennedy and
Yeah,
Lemmings.
that was hard to
he had a
notice until
transcript
it was
that,
zooming
you know,
out.
more
Actually,
or
I
less
don't see
paint-
that.
restraining order filed. You two had a falling out.
Watch.
There was a restraining order
See?
filed against you for making
That's a
forgeries
regular
or
camera
something along the
Is
lines.
that a
of-
regular
That's
camera
what he
zoom?
asked
That was
Wow.
what I
For
did
Kennedy
there. Was
and
I stepped
Lemmings,
back
he
and
had a
zoomed out.
transcript that more or less painted
nice.
them in a very negative
And
light.
sometimes I like to step in and zoom out.
Both respectively.
Paints him in a
Step out
negative
and
light
zoom
for
in.
how he got
Which
that.
makes a
And
really cool
He
effect.
knew how many hollows.
I like to do that during this.
Legal name. Jordan. I don't fucking remember what the other name was.
Fletcher.
If that's a reason to kill somebody, wrong. Okay.
Except me. I
Yeah?
don't have any restraining order filed against me.
Even though you're the
Knowing your name
biggest
rather
criminal
than
here.
them
If
is
you're
a
being
reason to kill
honest,
somebody,
A
I'm
mafia.
certain you have something.
He's the most
to-
guilty of crimes, but he's
No,
not,
not guilty
he's
of
the
this
least
crime.
guilty of
It's
this
my name.
crime.
Which is the
It's not
biggest
an
thing.
alias.
I wasn't saying that you have an alias. I'm saying if that's what it takes to be labeled as a potential
There's
murderer.
no way he
That's
doesn't
something
have
we
an
think
alias,
it's a
by the way.
restraining order filed against her.
Just
from
Vinny
somebody named,
Valencia is not one of them.
Alvin.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the incriminating part, is that he has this restraining order that was filed against her under her alias and her legal name.
Not exactly mattering now because she's dead.
She's dead, yeah.
Rip.
I don't know. I mean, Lemmings, I know you
Rest in
probably will.
peace, Harmony Harlow.
Indeed. I believe we should be switching over soon.
I
Yeah.
think I own one as just no, I don't.
There is a firearm surrender.
A weapon.
Sure is.
You put weapon
Your guess
transfer.
is as good as mine.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I sure did.
That's why. That's one of the biggest reasons.
That
I
was
was
the
like,
big
you
one.
definitely should have talked to him about that.
I don't know.
You don't
And we
have
just
a
switched
lawyer
over.
here, buddy.
In
Yeah.
fact,
That has
he
nothing to do
is
with
a
that.
lawyer here.
Exactly.
Because wearing glasses now.
No more
So,
Izzy!
What's your
Yep.
case, Bucko?
Not for the next like 5,
What
10
are you being
minutes.
convicted for?
Let's actually see how far in we are.
You've
All right, we're about halfway.
Definitely not those transcripts downstairs. No one ever gets to those parts.
There's a reason I kept a bunch of this in. One, I'm just switching
Ah.
between different times of the puzzle being finished.
Yeah, we can't
Like
be
there.
sure of anything
And
yet.
two, they're talking.
Which
They're
reminds
getting
me, there
character
are
moments
words on the
out, and I
back of this. How
wanted
are we
that.
going to flip it over?
That is a
Also, another
Great
thing that I
remember.
didn't account for. I did
I mean,
do this
I vote
puzzle
we just take off
beforehand,
sections,
Uh,
flip those,
and I had
then
to for the thing I wanted to do with this
bit
puzzle.
by bit.
There's something on the back of it.
There is
Because
something on the back
once
of
it's
it.
all together, just take apart
Which
little
I
bits
love
of it,
the
and we'll
writing on
be
the
able to
back
figure
of
out
this.
pretty easily. how
But,
to put things together.
Fair
Me
enough.
and my dad
Or we could get a
actually
bunch of
did
tape.
this puzzle together, and I thought, oh,
And just
because he and I did
tape
it
all.
within 30 minutes, and it was just the two
Layer-
of us,
oh,
and
even
even
better.
then, for
Get
10
some
minutes, he
paper,
did it by
glue on
himself
one side,
to finish
tape
it off.
over the front.
I thought,
That
oh,
would
okay,
ruin the
they'll
puzzle.
do it
But
real
if we
fast.
tape
because
No.
There's like four
Do
of
we
them.
No,
actually
these
need
people
the
aren't good at
puzzle,
puzzles.
or do we need the back of the
It
puzzle?
just, yeah,
Exactly.
Okay.
it didn't
I'm gonna
work
go
out.
get
It's a
And
lot
also
of
some pieces fell
We're
off.
close.
lot of
We
misplaced
are.
faith.
Which I feel like that's it's nobody's. Also, I did a
Yeah.
big skip
How
there.
about you hand me all the
I think this is a
half
good
the
angle.
pieces that are some of the
But
pieces that are over
we
there,
just
so I
we
might be
just
able to-
overestimated
Alright,
stuff,
thank
and I
you.
feel like that's on us.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have done that. But I love this angle as well.
Where's a bird at?
bird right here.
Because honestly,
Also-
they don't need to finish the
Just legend
puzzle.
onto that and
And this idea of how they
Like
flipped it,
this?
do you know?
Actually,
It's just such a
this
good
is-
idea.
I knew
Rather
this
than keep
because this
in
is
line with
exactly
this.
what I did at home
Uh-huh.
to flip
Oh
it.
gosh! Oh gosh!
Onto a
oh
pillow, and then
Oh,
they
gosh.
held it.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
This is very impressive, honestly.
Oh my gosh.
Are we good?
It's
man?
exactly
Challenge.
what I
And then
want
look-
them to do
Oh, we
too.
missed one piece.
We
It's
lost
really
a
pixelated
piece
for
as
now,
well.
but
They don't have messages on them. It's fine.
Okay.
that light on,
Oh, no,
and you
this
just
was
see
just black
goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah, robbed me of
Look at
my
that.
final act on this world by forcing my will to you
Look at his face.
without my
Just-
knowing. The act of giving my wealth to
I
an
love this
actual
part.
friend. Your
We're
betrayal
about
will
to
weigh
switch back
heavy
over.
on my mind
Yeah.
for the entire length of your stay at my party. Goodbye. Charles Dwayne. Ew.
Check.
Your betrayal will
Incriminating,
weigh
huh?
upon me for the entire length of my party.
Yeah. No, this
Goodbye.
is
Oh,
not
that's-
That
Yeah.
hurts.
We already
That's a
knew
stab.
that, but
That's a direct attack.
Mm-hmm.
Still can't prove it. He thinks that. He's entitled to his own wrong opinions.
Now, keep in mind, this is
don't know
after
it's a
everything
wrong
went down. I
opinion,
think they did a
buddy.
good job pretending that they didn't.
Again,
Yeah, I
none
think
of this
it
is
was. They did a
substantiated
good
until we
job
find
pretending
his actual will.
that.
So
you
His
know,
actual will.
let's hold off on thinking it until we find his actual will.
All right.
Vinny, we
I
solved
don't think
the
it did a
puzzle.
good transition.
Come out here.
I think I think it's hard to tell if he didn't wear glasses.
If Carson didn't
Alright.
wear those fucking glasses,
Which he doesn't wear glasses much.
he
I
just
think we're gonna need one.
All right.
The light's not
It's
working.
fair. I just completely forgot to tell him. This
Yeah.
last room.
Oh,
Sick.
Hear the music?
sick, nasty.
Mhm.
Let's see what we have.
This room does not look like this anymore.
nope, not at all. It looks great.
Hear the music? It's here. It is. It's the
Yep.
intro music.
Let's go to a base with better light to read this.
I agree. Don't read
I
anything
love that
yet.
we use the intro music.
I knew.
I didn't
we
remember
used
when.
It, toward the end.
Ouch, living room.
Living room.
So it started when they went to the final room. That's what. That's
I think that was
That's
an
great.
us
Figure this
thing.
out once
Yeah.
and for all.
that definitely was something we
Yeah.
both were like, yeah, let's do this.
All right, let's talk about the final room and the puzzle stuff.
And about to get into the final
We
act.
put the hardest puzzles in the last one.
Yeah.
We didn't mean to do that. Well, we did mean to do that. We just didn't think those would take as long as they did.
Yeah.
We thought sliding
I'm-
block puzzle would
I
take
thought-
less time. We thought the actual puzzle would take a lot less time.
I thought it
Domino
would be-
puzzle, we did know it would take a bit of time.
Oh yeah. That one
Actual
we knew
puzzle
would.
was not supposed to take that long.
And I was like, oh, we're doing so many puzzles. It'd be fun if the last puzzle
Was a puzzle.
Was just a puzzle.
That's a great
And
idea.
I was
If it was
like,
100
so excited.
pieces.
But man, 300 pieces was too much for them. It was
Yeah.
so much. for them.
There was so much going on.
And I picked the easiest one.
Uh-huh.
That one was still pretty hard.
Yes, it was.
It was the easiest one I could find. It was still hard. Yeah. But it was because there was so much on it that I thought, oh yeah, of course they'll figure it out. That there's so many colorful birds, so many pages of different writings that don't look like the others. Still, it still took too long.
Mm-hmm. But I still think the last room was very good. There's a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of character talking involved. A lot of character talk. Some reveals that even happened with Eleanor and her just completely admitting to being a forger, to make forgeries. I think that's very unexpected, and very good. But this up until the end is very. I know I said we were going to stop when you showed up,
Ah, yeah, it is.
but I think this is a good time. A good.
This
moment.
is definitely a good time to stop.
just talk because
because
from here on, there's one camera.
one room,
Everyone just talks.
one camera. It's
all just talking.
this is
There are no more puzzles from here on out.
this is the end.
Yeah.
It's just this.
It's
now.
the last
40 minutes.
Let's go ahead and look back over.
It's
the
like
last
40 minutes.
Yeah, it's the last 47 minutes. No, yeah,
Yeah, it's
last,
38 minutes.
38 minutes
38 minutes.
is them,
It's just
talking.
them.
and it's so good. And I will not pause it a little bit, but talk about some background characters that
Lost
shouldn't be
Human
there.
Testament. Woohoo!
Also, my
hello.
We found the last
misplaced
one.
entrance.
No.
The first.
Oh yeah,
Because I
the
thought
music is still going.
I thought someone told me to come in when. Nope.
I leave my antiques, collectibles, and all my possessions to Vinny Valencia.
Valencia?
I leave my
Valencia?
residence in Los Angeles to
They
Valencia.
never say his
I leave
name
my cars to Vinny
the
Valencia.
same way.
I leave my primary residence
Connor
in Augusta,
does.
Maine.
Connor does.
To Vinny
It's
Valencia.
always Valencia.
My money shall also be left to Vinny Valencia, my production company, Dwayne Pictures, including the rights of my films, TV shows, and books.
Everything goes to Vinny, and I love
I
that.
leave.
That is one of the
romantic
reasons that I
ships
thought
to
Vinny was
Valencia.
needed to be
A copy of
here.
this will be
Yeah.
released in top
Vinny
by
needed to
Laura,
survive the whole
lawyer, one Charmaine.
We-
At least until here.
We disagreed.
So that's a reason to go.
I really wanted to put Vinny on the chopping block as
Mhm.
well.
Sorry,
But I was able to
that's-
convince him that for
Aaron
this to
convinced
hit
me.
as hard as it
I
does,
know why you
Vinny
are
needs
going
to
to
live.
kill me.
Yeah,
Vinny needs to
I
live
don't know
for this
how
part
you
to
are going
work.
to kill me, but I know why.
and it
You were
It
did.
would have been
Sociopath.
sad if he was
And your
dead and they were
actions,
reading this.
attitude,
Right,
direction.
like everything goes
You
to
knew
this
I
dead
was
man.
going to sell you
But
out,
I think
that,
him being
the
alive
final
really
nail-
makes the last bits work.
And that was the final nail in the coffin.
The fact he's the only one standing.
I
Yeah,
don't blame you for
currently.
anything. Nothing. Time to set the pieces, and I assume you did the rest.
And now they talk. Oh no. Showing the forgeries.
Oh wow, those forgeries were so fun to make.
I should have cut them up.
Commission
The
Yeah.
corners,
Oh.
the sides, but it still was very fun.
yeah.
What I did
yes,
was
of course.
I took actual paintings, the
Interesting.
kind that
Interesting.
Eleanor would have painted, and I did some
Edited them.
Pixar. I put them through Pixar.
Also, you can see Colton
Yeah,
right there.
you killed it.
He's just watching
He's just
in the
standing in the
background.
background, yeah.
But I did like these
I love that shot.
different strokes and
Everything
stuff
points to me.
that were different to
Yeah,
the paint
literally.
than the
Yeah,
original
pretty
painting.
No.
And then I printed them out.
This
They came
points
out
to
so
me.
well.
And several other things, you know.
Tell me what. What else points to me?
Oh yeah, what was it?
The fact that you have a restraining order against you and you think that
Yeah.
it's just some
They
stupid
pointed. They
reason.
latched
I
onto
didn't
that.
know that it was was put against me, and I would tell you the reasons if they weren't redacted on that very paper.
Vinny has not said a single thing.
Yeah, it did mention something about being
There it
illegal,
is.
like something being illegal, something about another planet, something.
Something about it. What?
Listen, I couldn't make it out very clearly. Those words are, given time.
Other planet.
Can't make 'em
or
out.
something.
Yeah. Yes, sure.
The final
He had a
confrontation.
restraining order against me that I didn't know about until today.
Well, yeah, typically.
I'm
people
so
with
happy and
restraining orders
surprised
taken
that
out on them don't know that they
Not
are
once you can see.
I
me in
love this
scene.
shot.
With
It's a good
seemingly
shot.
evidence
Look at
that I had
It's
no
really
idea
funny
about.
because,
Something about a gun,
it's-
something about stuff that...
If it
Again,
was
oh, yeah,
lighter
I don't
outside,
know.
Being taken
it
away
would be
then.
so easy to see me
No.
because I am right outside the door.
No, I don't.
Yes, he is.
Why would I
I
have a
am
gun?
looking at Aaron in this scene.
No.
I'm watching him.
Mhm. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm staring at the back of his head,
It's a good shot.
and as soon as he moves,
Nobody in
I.
this room
You can see
believes you.
Eleanor in the back, in the side, and then Vinny on the other side.
Mhm.
At that point, a restraining order and
Such a clear shadow.
bit of evidence
there's not much I
that
can do about
without
that now.
my crime points to it. Yeah, sure. And
You'd have to
Stuff
be
points to-
like
and you.
Fucking
About as
Get
much
in his
stuff
mouth.
points to me.
20-year mastery
A
in
letter points to me.
videography and
A
editing.
Sure,
letter
he's still-
a letter and you
Oh,
acting
fact.
incredibly irrational around it. Sure.
Yeah, I hide from my problems. It's kind of my thing.
She ran away.
And I tend to face my problems.
Congrats. Do you want a fucking
Yeah, it
medal?
doesn't mean you face him honestly.
That's one of the times where I moved
Yeah.
back.
All
into
you've
the-
said is, "Oh, I don't know what he's talking about," and you think
I don't
that
know
beats the
what-
evidence against you?
This is valid. I don't know why it was in this box specifically. Sure. I would have expected it to be honestly somewhere else. Because I expected him to throw me under the bus way earlier.
The reason he
We're
didn't,
gonna bus for what?
because he knew you would do it.
My illegal actions.
And I love that.
Your
That
illegal actions.
That's something I
As
love
you
about this last
do,
part. This
right?
big confrontation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did these forgeries ever come up in a criminal case or something like in court?
Again, he's not a criminal case lawyer.
Not to my knowledge.
Right. It's a court case.
He made a lot of money off of them.
You're gonna be coming in the next 10 minutes.
Well,
Yep.
yeah, because they were
Maybe
forged.
10 minutes, roughly.
Mm.
The only one
It's so
here
cool that
who doesn't have a
they
valid
get
motive
20
for
minutes
killing
to
him
hash it out,
is
I
him.
know.
and then the
Which is why
concept-
he's left in the will.
inheritance thing.
No, the reason why he's left in the will is because he has no reason to do that.
Yeah, that might save my life.
He's right.
He's the
Yep.
only good person here, truly
Which is
good
very
person,
funny.
I mean.
Well,
No.
No, he's a mafia person.
Yeah.
None of us.
He-
Nobody's
he's- I think there's a
really
reference to
good
it near the
person.
end.
Of the people here,
Yeah.
he's the best.
I think
He is
Laura
right. Of the
Frank
people
thinks
here,
it
he
is.
is the most good person.
I'm
Yeah.
not great.
But he's still a
You're not-
mafia.
pretty great.
Which they don't know that.
You're not
I
great.
did tell Taryn after. She was like,
Better
I knew
than
it.
all.
yeah.
It's the
I
only
think Lawrence
incriminating
said
thing you
something
have
about
against me
him
is that
being
I'm
the
an amazing
mafia,
actress
and
and
he's like,
I have
fucking
letter.
Yeah.
The letter that says, I will tear you down and everything you own, I will...
Because he stole my money. Don't don't you
Yes.
think that you would be mad if someone stole your money? Or don't you think that you would be mad if you worked hard on those paintings and someone stole
Okay,
them?
calm down, Jordan.
Oh,
Calm
I
down.
think like,
Yeah,
those
Colton's right
paintings
around
would
the
be
corner.
very mad.
Yeah.
Exactly. Why do it in the first
Colton
place?
just wanted to watch.
Yeah, which is great. He just
Do
should
you
have
know
watched in the
how
places
big
he
of
was
a
watching.
crime forgery
Yeah.
is?
A moment,
Are you,
please.
sorry.
Here's what is apparent to me. For
I love the
everything
big
that
talk.
was a part of these puzzles, for all these incriminating
He's
things,
talking about the
we
point.
have the restraining order against Harmony Harlow, real name Jordan fucking, I don't remember the other one. We have the
Jordan
transcript
fucking, I
between
don't
you
remember
and
the other
Kennedy
one. It's a weird
detailing your corrupt dealings.
Yeah, it is a real.
And the
weird
corrupt
name.
agreements you made.
Why'd you pick
We
that
have
name,
your
Taryn?
emotionally
Yeah.
charged letter threatening him
Pick it.
for
He's
Doesn't
not
make
gonna watch
sense.
this.
something.
There is
Jordan
no proof
fucking
that
not
I
gonna make the
actually
other one.
did anything.
Oh,
for that
hush.
transcript.
He's still
Nonetheless,
denying it.
if I
As
can
proved by the fact
continue,
that
if
it's
I
not
I'm
can
standing
changed,
right
continue,
there.
that will is not changed.
if I can continue,
Because I wanted to get over the shoulder things.
the only things that he decided amongst all this incriminating evidence to put in the box was those, because he knew that the only person would kill him, despite everything he held against the rest of us, the rest of you, quite clearly, was that you were the killer.
Yeah.
That I was a killer
If-
before
If
I did anything.
True.
If I did anything.
truly, if it was somebody else, then any one of those pieces of evidence would have been in that lockbox. But it's not. They aren't.
We thought
It's
a
your
lot of
forgeries.
long and hard about
That
it.
is
I do think we
clear
should have
as
put
day.
more for Eleanor
Yeah.
outside,
That he
Definitely.
but
expected me to
I'm not upset that we put that in the.
He did expect you, and he expected correctly.
And it just makes sense because if anyone
So you're
do
making
it,
an assumption based on
Kieran,
his expectations that I
the
am murderer,
betrayal
purely
was
because he
recent,
expected me
but he
kill him.
didn't take
Even
that
though, honestly, of anybody
too
here,
much
the
and too
person who had
hard.
the most
He
evidence
was
against
angry,
Kennedy.
but not
Which is
angry enough
unfortunate
to
that
kill
Kennedy
him.
died.
Angry enough to change his will.
The evidence
Harmony
against is
was
circumstantial.
just kind
Just
of
blackmail.
Professional.
I
yeah.
will say you were in the bathroom with me. You were pretty eager to
Could
get in
see
that bathroom. to find
Florence
poison.
because he's kind of chaotic.
You were the
And
one.
I
But-
A lot
showed
of things
it
just
to
worked
everybody.
not in
I
Nate's
I
favor.
showed it to
Yeah.
Yes.
And
showed
Alice
it to him.
has a
But
great
you were the one who was eager to
reason,
get in that bathroom in the first
as
place.
to why she
Stole
would kill him.
To get
$500,000.
away from the two dead
It's a great
bodies
reason to
in the
kill him, but
hallway.
also the greatest reason not to is because she was
I
very close
just
to him.
didn't want to be near
The people
two
you
dead
burned.
bodies in the hall.
Yeah, you don't want to be near them because you killed them.
Because dead bodies are horrible!
Yeah.
Not
You were
wrong,
the only,
especially
also,
when
you
you're
were
the
the only
killer.
one who was
I
up
love
there.
how
Aside from
Eleanor says,
Kennedy
"I
and
didn't
Harlow.
want to be next to the
Us
dead
three were on the
bodies
stairs.
while sitting next to a dead
How can you
body."
explain
Uh-huh.
that one? You were close.
You're gonna be in here in the
Very
next 5 minutes.
Very
A
blatantly,
very
right
strange coincidence.
there.
How did
I
they
went
Next
up
to a dead
there.
body.
It was
I
a strange
think
coincidence,
that-
wasn't
More
it?
evidence to figure this out.
I
It
think
was,
that
though.
he
It
would
was an
have
actual
felt me
coincidence.
move,
Yeah.
and I would have felt either these two move, and because of how dark it was, you would have been able to kill the both of
And what
them.
about you?
He would have
That's
been able to feel me move.
Yeah,
because
I'm
of how
pretty sure I
close-
would have noticed that.
Yeah,
I was
So
on the
who was
stairs
in front
right
of
behind.
Maybe.
nobody was in front of me except for Harlow.
It wasn't Alice,
I
by
was
the way.
standing
I
near
don't
the
know
top
what
of the
I'm
stairs.
saying. It was still. It
You
was
were
Eleanor.
standing
Yes,
over
it was
there.
Eleanor.
It was
Harlow
Jordan.
was standing here.
Then he
Who's
was
Jordan?
behind
Not
me.
even Alice.
And
It
then
was
he
Jordan.
and
Yeah.
Kennedy was
Harmony,
over here.
who's dead, just killed Kieran and took him out, and he got hurt. That went wild.
Jordan.
Turns out it was Harmony that killed Charles.
Hopefully they're collecting more evidence.
I don't
If I
think
sit
there's
here,
any
I don't
more.
really want to sit.
Good. I don't think there's any more evidence for that. What I'm really confused about is why I would kill Harmony. Harmony was the person I
That's
liked
a
the
big
most.
and
out
that
of
is a-
everyone
There's
here.
not
Oh,
much we could have explained that away.
That's a good question, and
'Cause we didn't know Nate was gonna be that
Don't-
close to Harmony. We didn't know Eleanor
Yeah.
would do that.
yeah, we didn't take into account just
Interesting.
the relationship between those two.
Okay.
That's you.
Are
opening
you
the door?
assuming that I would?
Oh no, not yet.
It's
Oh, I was just coming to see if you needed help
There it
with the
is.
lockbox.
I got it. It's fine. I just want to make sure there's something else in it.
Everything is circumstantial against us. Yes.
Everything is circumstantial.
Yeah,
Everyone
I
here.
because they were at the door.
I
I,
think
was
the
like,
most
oh,
concrete
is it
piece of
time?
evidence is the
And
fact
I,
that two
I was
people
so
jumped ahead.
confused.
But
Yeah.
also newspapers.
I'm very excited for when you come in, though.
That he
It's
expected
very
me
soon.
to
Mhm.
be more aggressive and
Correct. Yes, he
And
did.
mainly,
And
you
he
know,
was
the
correct.
restraining order, including the removement of your gun.
he had filed against you.
had a gun.
Yeah, that's what you keep saying.
Regardless, the gun isn't the point. The point is you are the only one he filed the restraining order.
It's
against.
fine.
None of
It
the rest
worked out in the end.
She had
You know what I was gonna say. It worked out. It worked out.
Works out in the end.
It was all. A lot of it was coincidental. A lot of it was
Don't know.
mis-talking, but it
Seriously,
still worked out.
Don't know.
Yeah.
That is empirical evidence that at least your relationship was strained.
The
You
one
might have
thing
stole
that
money
that
from me,
mistake
but that doesn't
did
mean
do
that I didn't still
is
have
make
most of
Eleanor
myself.
hostile
I got
in
money
the
to
But
end.
she's been passive
I
the
need
whole
that.
time. Well, not
You know,
passive.
the money that
Passive
he wants to
aggressive
give.
passive aggressive. for
Either
sure.
way.
to a lot of people.
And
I
Specifically
still was
Charles.
actively
we needed
upset
that
with him.
hostility.
Hmm
I cared about him.
We love turning people against
Like-
each other. In real
still
life, too.
active these commissions.
None
for
of these
him
people
that
are
were
friends with us
purely
anymore.
his.
No.
If
We
you
have
a restraining
manipulated.
We're
order against
alone.
Someone, how can you do commission paintings for someone?
This
They
is a joke. We
clearly
only
do
have
not
each
want
other.
you
Joke,
around
but
them.
yeah.
Aw.
The hell is this
Colton?
then?
When was that done?
Let me see.
Exactly. Can't even remember the date of your own painting.
Because I make a lot of painting.
If you make lots of paintings for
What
one
do you
person,
make up for him?
That's
Yeah.
very funny.
you and
Sorry.
Carlo
I like
only
that
do
he went and
business
grabbed
with
it.
him.
Yeah.
Just like how I only do business.
To show it off, and I
The reason
really like
why I only do business
It's like,
with
what's
him
this then?
is partially because he knows that I can do forgeries, and that I make him a lot of money doing forgeries.
Correct.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
The thing is, he was going to sell
if
him
you
out.
can't even remember
I
the
specifically
last
told
date,
him
the
that.
date of that painting,
Yeah.
I
and
remember
that's
telling
all that you do.
The last
I remember
The
you
last
telling
painting
him
that
this
he hung
too,
up
because
here, I
it
have
was
made several
very
other
important
commissions.
for
But you
Nate
keep saying
to know
that
that.
he's the only person
Just
you
keep putting that in
do
his mouth.
commissions.
I don't know.
Yes, because
It's really
most of
funny
the
that he-
Very
commissions I make
serious
for him
scene, and he's just
are
like,
forgeries to make money.
For other people?
Oh, okay, so you're selling the forgeries.
Yes.
We're not going to pretend.
So
We're
you
just going to
even-
pretend that he's also not doing horrible things. Oh, here we are.
That's weird.
whoa.
Big reveal. Who's this new
Why?
person?
Whoa.
A little bit, yeah.
Who's this new person?
That,
So, I
that's
love this
mean.
next scene. Specifically because big reveal, new person. What's going on here? Why is this person here?
person you have.
They had no idea he was going to show up.
Yeah, that probably was fine.
Cutting that out. So, but that previous scene, Eleanor getting more aggressive. There's a lot I regret about that scene because a lot of the evidence they used was either accidental or not a lot of it was not on purpose.
Right.
It just kind of worked out, which it still worked out really well. Of getting Eleanor to be more aggressive, more engaged, more angry at everyone for
It looks
using her.
more incidental than it was
Yeah.
actually accidental.
Yes. Still, I still like the scene of the confrontation, but this next one till the end is just really nice. It's just brand new character comes in. Who could this possibly be? I'm sure we'll talk about it as it goes, but the reveal of who it is makes perfect sense, and it was set up really well. I
Who
think.
are you?
Don't let her step in you. Yeah, no, it's a dead
Who are
body.
you?
It's a dead body.
Yeah, who are you? What are you doing here?
Is that Charles?
It is Charles.
It is. Welcome
Yeah.
to the party?
Okay.
Your hair's so short.
My
Yeah,
name
it is.
Christopher Samuels.
Hey,
You're the author of those articles.
Colton.
Oh, you
Yeah.
know my articles.
yeah.
Yeah,
But-
they were in this Sick Twisted
The
Game
setup of
last
Christopher Samuels, I think, was really
Anyway,
well,
but
especially
you
with
also
him
brought
running every
articles
Say what you
single
want
one
to
of
say
them.
here.
Here.
month. Yeah, why are you here?
Well,
I'm gonna take that as him looking at
I don't want to put
Vincent.
him there on
Um,
the mood.
That's like a
You
funny,
really
but
could.
You couldn't further put.
I really like this scene from now on.
That's really Charles.
It's very nice.
It is.
Because he shows up with paper
I
telling
recommend it.
everyone
Yeah, I don't recommend
what they're getting,
touching.
because
It's been dead.
he
No,
reveals
no,
Charles
buddy,
sent
buddy,
all
buddy.
this evidence. He's already sent everything
Just don't touch
Just like,
I won't.
before the party even started.
yeah, it was
him. You know,
prior
paying
to the
your
party.
respects to the dead and whatnot.
And I think
but
that's such a
don't
good
touch him.
reveal of
I mean, he
what he
was.
used from the start.
Yep.
Kind of my
You've
subject
already
for
lost
a
music.
long time.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah.
What do
You
you mean?
kind of wrote articles about all of us who had a connection to it.
Alex! Oh my lord!
Yes,
it
Alex.
was you in the
What
flesh.
happened to this
Lawrence.
man?
Lawrence.
Right? What
We'll
happened?
talk about that at some point.
About 10 years ago. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
For the record, Kennedy and
Yes, I
Hollow
think we should
dead.
talk about
Upstairs.
that. Not during this.
Yep.
That's
I
terrible.
think that
Died.
You're right, same person.
He was
Fine.
very
Which
joyful back then.
seems to be her.
excited about everything.
What was your business in coming here?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter
This
who we are.
was
Just why are
the-
you here?
That's Eleanor
Speaking of
Edwards.
like
Yes.
the defining moment of Charles Dwayne's
Congrats. You
entire
won a
life, it
gold
was his death. It was
Okay.
this is it.
This
This is also Christopher
boy,
Samuels.
boy, I think everyone
Big
needs to sit
This
down
is
or
his
something.
biggest moment
Perfectly
because
fine stand.
Died
he's
in good
finally
Why?
entwined with his idol,
I've actually
the person
come
that
to
he
arrest a lot.
focused on in his career.
And he
How
just said he
about
would
this?
have your wrist off. He can't do that, but that's not
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah,
All but
it's
two of
more
us.
like,
Charles Dwayne
hey,
called
you
the
guys
police
are
station and contacted me personally. He said that he had a hunch.
We
about
decided
a lot
this would
of
happen, like,
terrible
in
things
the last hour.
a lot of you have
Yeah,
done.
we had an
And,
idea. We had
we
an
just
idea.
didn't know we would do
We
this,
didn't
and I
know-
love that we did do it.
contacted them
Because it made the whole
so
ending so much more
I
interesting.
wouldn't try running.
The
I really
idea
would.
was
So they asked
I
you to
come
come.
in as a policeman,
Yeah, of course. they
and
are.
I
Why
was like,
wouldn't they?
man,
I called earlier.
I don't know
they
about
wouldn't-
that. And then
I was like, you should
Several
try
hours ago.
Christopher Samuels.
and it was
Police
like,
have
whoa,
not done anything
yeah,
false.
okay, Christopher Samuels. And now Christopher Samuels is a great
Big
character.
important
I
character,
was their
too.
first
Mhm.
caller about this.
He had such a presence in this, and
Strange.
he's barely in it.
Yeah,
That is.
I
strange.
love Christopher
I
Samuels.
did dial 911 in front of all of you.
What are you talking about?
Eleanor Edwards, can I see you in here?
I like you that you did that. Getting everyone in one room.
Want to make sure she wasn't going
Vinny
anywhere.
Valencia, I said that.
Balance. No, don't worry about it too much.
Did I say that right?
You're in
Yeah.
the clear, my friend.
Wonderful.
He actually sent me a letter that was quite heartfelt about you, and if you don't mind, I'd like to publish in the paper.
Turn that up a bit.
I don't know. I don't mind at all.
Okay. Lawrence Lemming.
This is a big moment. I love this moment because it's
you
saying
are,
the consequences of everyone's
you're
actions
arrested
that
for fraud.
have taken actions against Charles at least.
This
You
is
have
the
forged
entire
will, and
reason
we
they're
have
here.
a transcript
The
of the
entirety.
hearing, So,
Have
Along
you
with-
the will I allegedly forged? Because without that, you have no proof that I actually did anything.
I
You have no
was
proof
there.
that
That
transcript
is the
reliable
look
or
of
A
illegal.
genuine
I was there.
Izzy being like,
Like, come on,
Shut up,
dude,
bitch.
you're done.
Transcript.
And that is the thing. The
Remind me who you are and what
that
legal,
chat log between
Yeah, while you're talking
Kennedy
about
and
someone's
Lawrence
correction,
I
is
don't have legal
Christopher
authority.
Samuels
so that was
spying
okay
on them.
legally.
So then how are you
Which-
arrested?
FBI. They get to
Technically,
do
it's
that. They're the FBI.
Yeah. It is,
I don't
but
have
But-
legal authority.
He's just some
They
paper boy.
definitely
He's
did get
just
other
reading it out to you. He's not saying that he's arrested.
No,
them.
he's saying that he got
Christopher
why.
Samuels
Yeah,
is
he's
definitely
arrest warrants aside from.
not
Aside
any
from
better.
Vinny over here.
than these guys.
Lemmings,
well,
He
well,
Can't prove it.
he's doing it all to protect people
Fire
and keep the
Kennedy.
truth
I will.
coming out.
Unfortunately, it's
He's
passed,
better
but
than
he
90% of
would've
all
been
these people
arrested
here,
for
except
conspiracy.
Alice, who's
Yeah.
even though she's a bitch.
Would've
Yeah,
been
she's a
arrested
bitch.
She's all,
arrested
yeah, I like
for
this
stalking and
job.
identity theft.
Facts.
I do actually have
Um,
stuff written down.
Okay.
Eleanor Edwards, forgery and murder.
Cheers.
Murder. I believe.
He's like,
yeah.
He suspected me of murder before anything ever happened.
Colton.
I believe that would
We
be.
need a Colton
It's
meter.
not his fault. It is his fault, but you know what I mean.
Cheers, I suppose.
Stuff happens in this next
Alice,
scene. This scene is
I
very
think you got the
great,
nicest
and
gift
we
of
didn't
all.
tell anything.
This
At the
is
station,
great
we have a
right here.
$500,000 check to you.
Little
it's like
dance.
when we wrote
Millions of
out-
dollars
Very
going
funny.
to Vincent.
That money that
Yeah,
The,
that Christopher
you
stole.
was
That
given.
Christopher. Sorry,
It's
that
what?
Charles stole. He's giving back.
it's given back.
All of this is his conscience weighing down on him.
does suck, especially whenever you're a hardworking act just like myself.
And then he gives it back to you in a big
Bitch to the
display.
very end.
Bitch to
After
the
he's
very
fucking
end.
dead.
No.
She
The
just
whole
found
check,
out she's
$500,000
half a
check
millionaire
waiting for you at the
now,
station. That's the big grand
and
display.
she's like,
He's giving all the students
I'm
stuff he
great.
stole back to you, stole from you back.
I like that he would just explain it.
Yeah, he arranged this
That's not a joke.
beforehand.
I
He's
do
still
like
ain't
he
giving it to
Yeah.
her.
I'm confused.
Where's Eleanor?
Charles Dwayne's bad guy here?
In her case, yes.
I mean, he wasn't necessarily a bad guy. He was
She was
just.
stealing from you.
There are worse things to do.
Yeah, like, you know,
After getting her money back, changes her tune.
Right, exactly.
Murder.
Murder.
It's a very nice.
What wonderful words. Murder.
It's also in the trailer, isn't it?
Ain't that right, Tom?
That the murder.
I don't
What a
know.
wonderful.
Eleanor's over there now. Wait. I gotta go back. I gotta go back. Look at Eleanor.
Yep.
Eleanor's holding the poison.
Eleanor's holding.
I didn't
the
realize that
poison.
when I went at editing. That's so good. And I love that he did that. I love
This
that he
is
did that.
10 minutes from any sort of conclusion on that one.
I'm severely confused.
yeah.
To be quite, to make it clean for you, Charles Wayne invited all of us here, 6 of us.
I love
Myself, Lawrence Lemmings, Alice Armitage, Eleanor Edwards,
Behind him.
Kieran Kennedy,
He doesn't know
Tommy
she's
Hollow,
behind him.
and again, myself. Under the pretext that it was going to be a pie, right?
I love this moment.
He dies as he's giving
The
the speech,
explanation.
waxing about how great we've all been. Thus ensues a convoluted process of solving puzzles in different rooms, locked behind certain other, riddles and whatnot. At the very end,
And
of
Charles
all
Dwayne isn't the
we
main
discover that
character,
he has
Vinny is.
incriminating evidence on
Just
Tyler.
I think Vinny is
Notably not
one of the
myself.
main protagonists.
Yeah. For sure.
Charles Dwayne's
But namely,
one story
in the
revolves
final,
Mhm.
as a final reward for solving all the puzzles, inside the last lockbox, which contains his new will, or maybe I don't even fucking know when he made it. There are
That day we decided, didn't
photos,
it? Yeah,
not
he
photos.
made it that day and
I
made
would
it
say
official,
paintings,
right? Mhm.
particularly
with
forged
Charles,
by-
with Christopher Samuels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
forged by.
That's not
Edwards.
revealed in any way, but
No.
it's a fun
Thus,
fact.
It is a fun fact.
implicating.
Apology.
Now, I will not state that that is, hard evidence for, but implicating her in his murder,
I wonder if we can catch a trick.
Oh yeah, I know this one.
Maybe.
That doesn't look right.
Additionally, as a precedent, he did file a restraining order against her about 2 months ago
I don't think so.
for unknown reasons,
I don't think it's on camera.
as claimed by
Me
Eleanor.
neither. But I like that it's
Well,
not.
he told me.
But if
that-
it is, that's even better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
he's holding
seems
it
to be
right
a
there.
through line of what he
Yep.
thinks.
I like this shot.
The best part
Look
is
at that.
none of us knew.
Look at that shot.
I thought I was a totally normal person.
Yeah, that's what they typically think.
That is a great shot because you got the antagonist
Mm-hmm.
and the person
And the
who is
consequences.
finally bringing out the will.
I've been writing for Charles Dwayne for a very long time. And
I love. that
in
we
no
got him.
case have I
He's such a
ever
good
pictured
character.
him
I like
as.
Christopher
And he's in the
Samuels.
second one. The next. I wouldn't even call it a
Well,
second. It's the next one. It's not a
Yeah.
sequel.
It's not a sequel.
But
Pseudo
as
sequel.
It
criminal
does have
mastermind y'all
aspects
seem to
of
think he is.
I
callbacks
don't
to this one,
But those
I don't
aren't
think he's
the
a criminal
important parts.
it's
mastermind
not
either.
in
It's
the
more
most
just
important parts.
funny stories.
Convoluted game.
There is a moment in which
It's not even that.
Christopher
I just think
Samuels
he's
does
careful
reflect
about what
on
information
Eleanor
he keeps
Edwards
with his friends.
and Charles.
Which I like that.
It's a good moment.
But that's in the next one. This is this one.
This is this one.
So he's some egomaniac that made some great spectacle in the end of his life.
You
Well,
love
taking-
it.
well,
I
taking
can
down-
tell in your
well,
mind you're
taking
like,
down at least 4
great line.
Fuck yeah.
fucking
Great line.
morally bankrupt people.
Yeah, no, I love doing that.
At
one.
least that would be his spin on it.
Well,
This whole Revelations is the best out of
well,
it.
Vinny.
Which I like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it increased in quality as it went on,
You a little bit.
but it definitely. Part 3 is definitely
I'd
the
say
highlight, the
from
biggest
his
highlight.
writings that you were rather close to him.
Maybe more for his part than for mine. I mean, yeah, he was a great guy. I appreciate him for saving my life and my family. You know, we've done what we can over the years.
Well, do you think
I like that Vinny's humble
any
too.
one of these people deserve prison?
Enough Vinny glazing.
Why
Not
you
just
asking
because
me?
he's counter.
Well,
I
you're the
wanted-
one in the clear.
Vinny to
You
answer
and Alice are the only
if
ones in the clear. And he
everyone
seems
actually
to put you
deserves
through
this.
And I
higher
love what he
guard.
says. His response.
All right.
Well, I think we just let it go.
Do I think? Okay. Throughout the night, something that I have witnessed is
This
that,
feels like the end.
at least in this setting,
And I like it.
these aren't the greatest team players. You know, admittedly, you know, we did eventually solve all the puzzles, but there was playing back and forth, playing of, you know, vaguely veiled threats. I don't know how seriously they are. Obviously, there's all the incriminating evidence, the restraining orders, you know, identity theft, fraud,
There's no evidence on
conspiracy.
me. Why would Charles do that?
He wouldn't.
Am I going to be the one who dictates close to prison?
He poked fun at Vinny, but there's
Nate drinking
never
now.
a
I
moment.
guarantee it.
Any
Nate's drinking.
crime other than the
Yeah.
evidence that's been presented to
I
me
guarantee.
throughout this
I'm
night
almost certain.
Almost certain.
implicates
Very
them and such.
close.
But-
Maybe not, but I think close to here.
But throughout the night, he
There's gotta be
just
a better
pokes
person
fun
to
at
ask. There's gotta
Vinny.
be a better way
There
to
is
do this.
no
Do I think
moment
it's ever
in
gonna-
which there
I
is
don't fucking
something
know.
hateful
These people
towards
could all
Vinny.
be
The
fine.
one
This could all
thing
be
that he placed
blown
for
out of
Vinny to
proportion. I mean,
find
I know
is
that
a
Charles
letter
Manson
that
is
was
Charles
saying
Manson, and it
he's the
makes sense
best
to me. I'm
friend
sure you
he
know
ever
that,
had. He is
It cannot be
important to
understated
Charles.
that the man did have
And that is
enemies.
true. He's
And I would
a
not be
genuine
surprised
friend.
if some of his most
Charles
prominent
and him
enemies
are actually
were
friends.
his friends, or at least some of them. And I have no doubt
I love his little
that
speech
these
at the end.
frenemies would be so.
We couldn't have written this. I don't
I
think
think
we
they
could have
would
written
be
this.
eager to.
I mean, we probably could have, but I don't think it would be
I
this
think-
genuine.
Yeah, I think it would be like one of those moments where it's like,
Yeah, I think.
okay,
if you
yeah,
are-
this feels
you are on
like
this
an
path,
ending
you get what's
speech.
coming. Well, you-
But this
you
just
get
feels like
but
an ending
this
speech
feels
that
like
feels
an-
genuine.
Yeah, a genuine, like, natural.
And then you say, that's well put.
That's well put.
That's Izzy saying
It is. That is Izzy being like, damn, dude. I just can't say that.
Uh-huh.
And I strangely just don't know if
I like
This is
Charles being
right.
Charles. I keep saying, I keep, because they're both CH. I love Christopher being like,
Oh, well,
second guessing everything Charles has done
Well,
tonight.
starters.
Because let's be honest, Charles did not do the best way of doing this.
fraudulent
He wanted to go out the way he
claims
lived,
on someone's will.
like a
Feel free.
spectacle,
Yes.
eccentric.
Yeah, you cannot.
And that
prove
is
I've done
not the greatest
Maybe
way
this
to
guy
get
can.
justice
But you know,
at all.
Don't
Justice
forge
is long,
paintings.
drawn out,
Oh, he has a
Tell
brain idea.
boring.
now that's true. He did do that.
But
You have definitely
Charles didn't want
untucked that
justice.
many
He
times.
wanted.
Murder.
He wanted
That-
it to be.
No,
that one's a
I
hard
flipped
one
it.
to come from.
Char-
Even if you
I
had an
flipped it. Chris was
explanation
on
for
the other side,
this. What happened
It's great.
here and what happened to
and
it?
Eleanor was on.
Harmony.
Was actually Was Eleanor was on the same side, I believe. Wait, no. No, yeah. I don't remember. Sorry, my brain is being dumb.
Good.
But I just love that I flipped it.
Anyone in this room would have done that.
Why me?
You're the one in the clear.
Exactly.
So why kill me?
Exactly. It's so you're out of the way. That's why you kill you.
But also,
Out of the
you
way.
would have had to go
Sometimes I
past
forget Lawrence is
Harmony
actually-
and
Hold on.
him. And
Why?
I don't know
Yeah,
why.
no
Out
one
the way
said
of what?
anything
What am I
besides
in the
Vinny,
way of?
Eleanor, and Chris.
I think it's
First off,
because
least suspicious,
Alice
therefore the best person
is
to kill.
next to Vinny, but
In terms-
Lawrence is
since
not,
we're
and
trying to
it's
figure out who did
Chris
this.
and Vinny.
Because you are the
He's
suspicious.
explaining why
You are therefore
Vinny
the person
wouldn't have killed
that
Eleanor
he wants
if she.
out of the way.
Yeah.
The rest of us, pretty suspicious.
I mean,
Here's the one thing about that scene:
Any sort of motive against them.
Harmony and
Right.
Kennedy are the only ones who could have died in that
To
trial.
help
Yeah.
my case.
They made
I-
no sense.
I would not.
They do
Not
make
like
no sense.
Eleanor wise, but like
My best friend.
closeness wise. There's no way Eleanor would have been able to kill Vinny.
right, but by
Right. Yeah.
That's
No
the
way.
only way. The only way. It makes
Unless
killing
It's
me
just dark,
wouldn't have
and
done
they just
anything
shot-
for you because
Eleanor
you
just
still have
killed
the
the
same
people.
number of people
Yeah.
who are suspicious.
If I was going to
Exactly.
kill any amount of the people,
I do love that it's showing Eleanor
of
being
the six of
remorseful of
us,
killing her.
it would have been you.
Yeah.
Because if I
You
killed
are
the
the
other
other
two, that's two suspicious
This is
people
Nate
who are
talking.
gone. And thus,
Definitely. Yeah.
in this group, there would be 3. But if you weren't in this group, there would be 4.
There's a reason the
analytical.
next killer
Because
is not one of the
if there was
people
going to be 4 of
is
us
not
at
one
the
of
end
the
of this,
protagonists.
and
Yeah.
you weren't in the group, there would be more suspicious people in this group.
Let me
Though I
break this
still
down
think
for
this is very
you. So
good.
there are 6
Oh,
of
yeah.
us, right?
And it's good luck picking up.
6 of us.
5 of us.
There's 6 of us, right?
Look, wait.
I'm very tired.
That's
If he
constant
kills
talking, but I
2
wanted to
people,
keep it in.
That
It
is-
feels so
potentially
accurate.
guilty.
That's
That means
2:30
there are
a.m.
only
Carson
3,
talking.
Only 2 other people.
Everyone's
We all
still
felt
going
it.
strong.
that
Oh
could
yeah.
have
But
been
it
the
feels
one
like
to kill
they're
him,
done with it, and they
leaving
are.
one potential
But
innocent.
so are the characters.
However, if he
Which
kills
I
you,
think I do a good
and
job at
someone else,
making it look
that
like I'm
leaves
not done with this.
3
I got a lot of
could be
my
You weren't done.
out
In
in
fact, if I was
outside.
Yeah.
It would have been those 2, as those 2 had the weakest.
Because when I came in as Christopher Samuels, I took on a different persona.
We're almost done. We're almost
New
done.
breath.
We're about 7
Out
minutes,
of anybody, I would have killed.
and I love the way it
The
ends.
2 that died.
It's
I love
so
how it ends.
sudden, but it doesn't feel like.
Unfortunately,
Oh my gosh, this
they were the
happens.
ones that were
It's over.
closest, and
It's just-
therefore most
What it feels like
convenient.
is, oh,
I'm glad that you both conceptualized
That makes sense.
this problem
Yeah.
in the same way.
we have.
Very
to.
odd.
Mhm.
And that's how I feel
You have to think
Christopher
like
acts in
people
that scene.
Sometimes gotta learn how to think
Like,
the same way.
He just comes in and he's
In
like,
my job,
guys,
my
it's
line of
done.
work.
What's done is done. It's,
So, to be clear, in order to, defend a man, you have to think like the people who act against him.
Yeah,
That's
more or
the
less.
detective's
I'm
line of
seeing
work.
if I can see when
it's
the
soon.
drink happens.
So what are you a
Comes
lawyer
down
and a
similarity.
detective?
So there was
Because
precedent.
no one notices.
No one
Fine.
notices. I think
At least thinking that way,
I say something
thinking
first.
about how you would
Right?
fraud someone.
I think you are talking about Lawrence and Eleanor, and then you go to
You just
go to
said that.
Eleanor and you see her dead.
It practically takes one to know.
I'm like, whoa,
You
okay.
definitely just said the detective.
In the transcript that I read, you seemed to jump on the deal. You had
I love how
reservations, but that
none
was
of this
about
is
the job.
aggressive.
That wasn't about morals.
It's very
He's threatening.
somber
Well,
and calm.
That's an
I'm-
admission.
That was exactly how I wanted
Yeah,
to play
you
it.
just
I
admitted
know
it.
so much about these people's lives. I
Mhm.
actually care for them. And it hurts me to be like, hey,
Yeah.
I this is it.
It's time to go.
We've got to end this.
I don't keep that
And
much,
it hurts
security
Christopher
at my
Samuels.
place,
He's
so.
just like,
Mhm.
this sucks.
I
This it's a great moment for Christopher Samuels, but that doesn't mean that it's a good moment.
Mhm. It is for some people, but
Yeah.
like
If anything were to
Not
Alice
for
got the
others.
nicest gift of all. Vinny got
nothing wrong.
yeah,
That's
and then Aaron sneezed, and someone said, "Bless you."
And
I couldn't cut it out though. That's the problem. I sneezed, but I couldn't remove it because there's no way to edit it.
Yeah, it happened
You were
right
talking.
in the middle.
focused on one man. You truly think you know him, and then you come in and you feel like a stranger. You feel like none of this is for you.
The music,
That's how I feel right now.
it's building up.
I feel
I don't know
this
if any of you are
is a great
truly
way to enter into a
guilty,
slasher.
innocent,
This, what he's saying.
slaves to this man or whatever. But I just see a group of people barely holding it in there. So
I mean, you're upset by the losses.
I basically just lost the only dad figure that I've ever known.
It's called.
Colton.
I'm gonna have to take my leave.
She's dead now.
Police will be through that door any minute. You two will be headed out with them.
I think she's alive at that point because you're looking over at her.
Sorry.
See,
My family's accustomed to dealing with this kind of stuff.
I like the
It's
music.
now.
Oh, that's good.
What
Right there. How can you tell?
just happened?
Watch.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Wow.
She killed herself.
She definitely just killed
I
herself.
think Alice pointed
Oh,
out
God.
first.
It was Alice first.
Oh, yeah, it's not fair. It's okay.
And you can
As
see
soon
the
as Vinny
green.
walked
I
away.
love that so much.
Follows that I'm the only one left.
Why?
Of the guilty.
Of the guilty.
The alleged guilty.
Admittance of
The
guilt,
alleged
motherfucker.
Look, you took the poison.
Truly.
Would have been interesting you had that on you in the next one.
Oh,
It's too late now, but I
yeah.
think this ending makes me so
None of this
happy.
should have ever happened.
That line is such a good line.
Lemmings, get your stuff ready.
Not like I'll need it.
One last. Anyway, I am so happy with that ending. I think it was such a bittersweet. I'd say
Yeah,
it's bittersweet.
very bittersweet.
Of yes, the people who deserved it are dead, or taken to prison, or going to jail. People still died. It's
Still a
happy.
horrible thing.
It's not a happy ending. It's bittersweet.
Yeah.
Good things happen, bad things happen, and I'm so happy about it.
Woo!
Such a good ending, and I consider this, it's so good. I'm very happy with this ending.
I'm very happy.
I'm also very excited for getting to talk about the slasher
Oh yeah.
whenever we're able to do that. I hope
Slasher
we're able
was
to do that.
great.
I hope we're able to get the whole cast together and just talk about it.
And I love how the ending of this one enters you into the slasher.
The tone of the world.
Then
And then finally, one last interview. This is my idea. It was originally supposed to be during the first interviews, but I was like, that would it feels like it reveals too much.
Yeah.
But at the very end, I love it.
I'm Charles Dwayne.
And the way he talks is so
Thanks. Way
unlike
too much.
every way he
But-
talks. Even in the
Really?
police reporter.
yep.
I am
He talks sad.
millionaire.
It's like
entrepreneur,
it's
about to
happen.
I collect art.
He
I
knows this is the
make
day.
movies. I have my own studio.
Just a lot of things, really.
I'm just a lot of things, really. Oh, my party. I think it's perfect, and it will go perfectly. I can guarantee that.
I can guarantee that.
He's very certain throughout
Well-
the whole thing.
Mhm.
If I'm being honest, almost every single one of them are pieces of shit.
Including
Every
himself.
single one of them, except two people, have fucked me over. And I'm getting back.
This wasn't about justice. It's about going out with a bang.
Vinny.
Yeah.
Vinny is my closest friend. And Alice, I apologize.
I think I played this expertly. I think I'm very proud of myself with the way I played this. Because look, he's like,
It also goes right in line with the ending.
I
It's amazing
expect
how
them to
like
play their
it
parts
just
perfectly.
it's a direct parallel.
Everything will go according to plan.
Vinny wins, Ellis
This
gets
night will end the way it should.
compensated as an
However,
apology,
at least.
and the rest fall.
I'm so happy with that ending. It's such a good ending. I'm very happy with
It is a great ending.
And that wasn't planned.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't planned at all. Which
Completely improvised
Mhm.
almost the entire time. Charles Dwayne's speech and Charles Dwayne on the recorder,
Mhm.
only ones that are completely scripted. Everything else is improvised and
well
made
done.
well done by
improvised.
everybody. And
Lots of them would probably disagree, and they're wrong.
they are
very
wrong.
wrong.
They are very wrong because they did such a good job. It was amazing.
I'm not even going to say
you know.
especially. Everybody did a great job.
Yeah, it's not like because
I think Connor and even Harmony actually did really good jobs taking the lead. I said Connor and
'Cause
Harmony.
I-
You know what I mean?
yeah, Connor and Taryn. But Connor, yeah, as much as I am like, wow, that
Mhm.
guy, everyone did so well. This is Colton's first time doing something like this. And you-
Ever. This is a lot of them first time doing something like this.
right. And, you know, Nate does so well.
They actually did theater.
Yeah, Nate did theater.
I don't think anybody else did.
I did theater.
That's okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I did theater.
I'm talking about like, you know what I mean.
No,
Everyone
I know.
else.
Taryn,
First
Taryn
time.
doesn't do this a whole lot.
I
That
don't
was
think she
first
wants to do it
time.
again. But
Probably not, but she did well
she
too.
did great.
Jordan, this was Jordan's first time ever doing anything like
This
this.
is her first time
This was her
meeting
first time acting.
Nate and
Meeting everyone, really.
Mhm.
I think that was maybe the second time she ever met you.
Yeah.
Like, this was like shortly after the wedding,
she
and
did
that was the
great.
first time you met her. Everyone did so well.
I'm so proud of everybody.
Carson did well. Of
I think we
course he
gave
does
good
well, though. He's
direction
done this a
90%
lot.
of the time.
Yeah.
I think we could have been better at times, but
Mhm.
I think we did really well.
I think it.
But I'm
went
just so proud
well.
of everybody for this whole experience. I'm so excited for the next one that's releasing. Probably already released by the point this comes
Mhm.
out. But
It was so much fun. I am a main character in that one. Not the main character.
Yeah, I know.
But it was
and
so
I think it does a
fun
good
that
job
way.
leading off from some of the themes from this one, but building them up.
Oh yeah.
It's
And-
way more gruesome and depressing.
Yeah. It's more feels like a trap, more violent, more
Mhm.
God, things are going wrong fast. It's spiraling. It's
I'm very
out of control.
Very excited to talk about that if we're able to get the whole cast together. I really want to.
I would love that.
And
And if we don't, I'd love to come back.
I know you would. I know you would. But talking about the murder mystery specifically, I think I think the interviews were such a good idea.
The interviews were so good. The only thing is the
How
time
long they took.
And like, if we did it again,
I would start much earlier.
Well, even like do it maybe a day in advance, do
Mhm.
the interviews,
Yep,
and
yeah.
then do, everything else. But
Mhm.
other than that, it was great. It was cool. I wanted to do even a third set of interviews.
Mhm.
It didn't work out.
There was no time.
There was no time. But it was such a good addition to.
I think it really
everything.
sold out the characters.
Yeah.
And as you'll have seen or will see in the slasher,
Mhm.
that's not it is still very character based, but it's not about them.
No, not
This was about Charles Dwayne and them and what they did. The next one's not about them at all. They're just victims in the game.
Yeah.
Which I love. That was very intentional.
I think the only two characters that really has depth to them,
well, they have depth.
Yeah. I don't
mean it like that.
I don't mean it like that. Like where it spends time on their story is Patrick's character, which I don't remember, Clarence, and then Christopher Samuels. But the only reason why Christopher Samuels even has that kind of baseline story is because of this one.
Yeah,
it's because we
came
already
in.
have
He
foundation
exists
on that.
because of this.
Yeah.
And the contrast between this character and that character is wild.
It is wild.
And I'm sure we'll talk about that during that one.
Yeah.
But speaking about him in this one, I think he was very timid.
Yeah.
It's like he didn't want to do this.
He really didn't.
It's not like he was paid by Charles to do it. He was asked.
No, and he wouldn't have accepted money if he were to offer, because this was a dream of his to finally be, with Charles Dwayne doing something that Charles Dwayne wanted, but then he realized this isn't good. This isn't how it should be, and he doesn't want to hurt these people. He looks up to these people. These are his idols. This is straight up his career. And then he realizes that it's over.
Right.
It's not right. It's over. It's done.
What do I have now?
And that really
leads directly into the next.
That
Not
leads
directly, but it leads into his character.
That's how Christopher Samuels is the way he is in the slasher.
He even talks about it, I think.
I think so, yeah. I
But
think he
I'm-
talks
I'm-
about how he lost
This was
his
a
purpose.
very fun experience.
Yeah.
I wanted to do this a while ago. We just
Mhm.
haven't had time.
Yeah, it's
But
been a wild year.
It's been really, but this I think was very well done. Is there any more you'd like to say?
Just thank you to everybody that helped us with
Absolutely.
this. We could not have done it without everybody.
Mm-mm.
We got all these puzzles together. We got these writings
Mhm.
together, but
It wouldn't have
it
come
went-
together if it weren't for the cast.
exactly, and everyone
Wouldn't
was
have been nearly
so
as well
good.
done. And I do think it was well done. I think a lot
Yeah.
of the editing portions,
Mhm.
I do think the reason episode 2 wasn't as well edited is because I was just trying to get through it.
Right.
Because it's a long one.
It's long.
And I don't think it would have been much better even if you had helped me.
Right. And yeah, it's.
I do still think episode 2 is good. Part 2 is good, but there's some problems.
It was just. It was a lot of work, and it was a lot of
worthwhile work.
Yeah, it was worthwhile, mind you, but it was like several hours some days where we did nothing.
That's all we
but
did.
Talk. We talked and talked,
Mhm.
talked it out, and was like, okay, this is what we want. This is what we need. This is what we need to get, and that is all. That's not even like even getting the stuff or writing.
It's
or
just talking
that's
about
just
the stuff.
talking. And then like doing the crafts, it
Mhm.
was so long, and keeping them preserved, keeping everything in line, me getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning to start printing everything
Mhm.
when I'm supposed to be there at 5 p.m. and it takes 12 hours to get all of this stuff together, get to errands, get to Walmart, get all of this done, and it's 3 in the morning.
And that's just an improvised film. That's not talking about nothing about not a scripted
That-
thing where you have sets.
That was 22
And-
hours of my day completely and utterly devoted
To
on
this.
That everything that we looked at today was just the small snippet of what we did
Mhm.
that day. And
This isn't, and I wouldn't even say this is the best version.
but
It's still so good.
It's
what
so
for what we
rewarding.
did. I'm very proud of it.
I'm very
I'm
proud
very
of it.
excited for whatever we do next.
Yeah.
Because obviously I want to do something else with you again.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
This was so much fun.
And we got some things.
Which is
cooking.
wild, because this is like, this took so much work, and I'm just like, I can't wait for the next one.
Right, yeah. And that's the thing.
I love
because
doing this.
In the
This is
moment,
my
it's
passion.
like, in the moment, it's because that's the creator mindset where it's like, God, this is
Grueling.
terrible. It's grueling. Oh my God.
Take you forever.
And then when you're done, you're like,
Oh, it's over.
let's do it again.
I'm so excited to do it again.
Let's do it again. And
Mm-hmm.
that's such a great
Feeling.
feeling,
I
yeah,
love it
to have.
so much.
Just be like, I'm ready to do the next one.
Whatever that is.
And that's how I felt after this. Like it took me a week. It took me a week because I was like, oh my God,
It's over.
But finally, I was like, oh man, I can't wait to see what next year's is. And now that we've done this year's, I'm like, man,
When's the next
what's
one?
Patrick gonna do? I want
I
to
know.
see what he does.
And you're
and
not
I
going to be
wanna-
able to for a year.
not for another year. And I want to see what's next for Christopher Samuels. And
It's so good, but
it's so good.
I don't. I want to keep going, but I don't think we should.
No, we can't because we're gonna get
We're
into
just going to
slasher
start talking
territory.
about slasher. We're going to start talking about other projects.
Yeah.
We can't do that yet. But this is so much fun, and I can't wait to do it again. Any final words? Well, I think we
just-
had plenty.
Yeah, I think
actually.
that was plenty of final words. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you
Thank
for
you. Please.
supporting us.
Yeah. If you want to see more, we have multiple videos that have either come out or anything. Please subscribe for any more that we come and release. We're
Black
releasing
and white
all
cut.
Black and White Cut was so much fun to release. It's 4.5. It's all of it together.
It's
I would have
everything.
watched that, but I wanted to experience the original.
Yeah.
The original experience. I was actually told by Patrick, this is relevant for this, that the black and white version is better.
Oh,
It
right.
feels like the correct experience.
Yeah.
Because the black and white edition, I took a wonderful filter, like a LUT is what it's called. I took a LUT from, I believe the LUT is The Lighthouse.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and
That's
I
awesome.
applied that to the entire film, and it works so well, and it feels like the way it's supposed to have been watched. I think I originally said I wanted to do it black and white.
Yeah. That was definitely a conversation that we
But
had
I think
before
we were
even
like
recorded.
I think color works really well.
Yeah.
But having seen the black and white version, I feel like we should have just done that.
Right.
I feel like it would have worked really well. But We have both versions now if you want to watch them. They're on the channel. But thank you everyone for watching. This is so much fun. I can't wait to do it again. And we'll see you again at some point in the future.
Bye.